Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Hold on! Fuck! Fuck this fucking! How did you go fucking fuck? Fuck!
Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's clay. There's swamps. Come on! We'll bless them all until we get verschnicken. Join me!
Like a midget at a urinal, I was going to have to stay on my toes.
I pray to the highest heavens, Lord, please do not let this Becky get any purple-headed yogurt slung from any man accidentally.
My coochie lips.
Mary lipstick.
I've never touched it before. Oh my gosh, you can tilt it?
What about you guys? We ain't found shit. I'd buy that for $1.
Welcome to the show. Welcome. All right, we're going to get going here for you. Sorry, it's a little bit of a late start. I am not feeling awesome, and we had a strange development just before the show began, which we'll talk about and look into as the show progresses. But that being said, welcome everybody. We're still doing the therapy lounge today, so hope you all enjoy that. That's what we're doing. We are on automatic overtime all week because of how well we've been funded, how funded we are. And then I think we're like halfway through Monday, so we'll see how everything goes. But feel free to support the show. Always appreciate that help. We have all the stories loaded. Everything's ready to go. We're just kind of letting people filter in. I'm feeling strange, honestly. It's weird. I'm afraid to look up the way I'm feeling on WebMD. I feel like you don't get any feel. I bet it WebMD won't help anything. You know, researching WebMD probably won't lead to real answers. Probably just cause more paranoia. Anyways, thank you for watching on Rumble, Twitch, YouTube, whichever platform you choose to be using. We have the chat up, so it should come up on the screen, or at least over here on the case of Rumble, and I'll read it and include it in the show. We have a whole bunch of shit to get into. On our first hour, though, we're going to be talking about some stuff that happened with in Greece. We've got another story about 2 Americans being found dead in California, Baja California, not the American California, the Mexican one. And I bet more than anything that it was just 2 people with mistaken identities.
The sad truth is that cock size is the smallest it's ever been in recorded history.
Yeah, that is sad. Thank you for joining us, Sandy Squatch. Thank you for the 50 bits. Appreciate the support of the show. All right. I feel really weird. Do I smoke something? Does that help? Your RX. Oh, yeah, I gotta get a hold of them. Yup. I made the Legion of Dude trailer. What? All right, I apparently made the Legion of Dude trailer. I just saw this notification, and since I feel really weird, I'm gonna pull that up, and then we'll talk about our old buddy Alex Stein and look into that. Ha ha ha! I forgot. That's what that one said. Doesn't matter, man. Point is, you supported the show, and we say thank you. Let's pull this up over here. What was the thing that notified me on that? Was it on... Oh, Jesus. I bet it was on Facebook. That seems like the way that would have gone. Let's see. Come on. I've clicked it like twice now. There we go. Nope. Instagram, maybe? Fuck, where was this one on? I need to find this video. Legion of Dudes trailer on Dave 25. So that's a YouTube thing. Think Twitch will work today. I don't know, but I am about to... I'm hoping that YouTube does, because... Howdy, Johnny says D-Gulag. Well, good to see you, D-Gulag. What is this? Dave 25 podcast. What? Streamed 6 hours ago. The Dave 25 podcast. Stalker, SWAT, Misty, Mark Terry talks Dave 25 getting swatted by stalkers. I don't know who Dave 25 is, if it's not the person I'm thinking of. All right, so Legion of Dude. Let's look at this one. I need a trailer. There's a trailer for this. I hate that they sent me the link through Instagram, which I don't have on here. Yeah, you know what we should do? We should just look for it while we're here. This is Daywave episode 25. Shitballs. I can't All right, I got to think of a way to do this. Dave 25 used to be in Steel Toe Chat. Yeah, no, I know Dave 25 used to be in Steel Toe Chat. I just don't know if that Dave 25 video thing I found was the same Dave 25. Because that's such a weird name to have, and since you don't have a face, or at least I've never really seen a face. All right, where is it? It was Instagram. Yeah, here we go. All right, copy text. And now I'm going to do it this way so I can send it to myself. I'm going to message it to... You know what? Message it to that guy. Boom. 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 Let's see how it does that way. I bet it'll work this way. This isn't killing the show at all. HTV. Oh, Zen Rhino linking it in the chat. Yeah, I just fucking finally found it. And let's see if this is Dr. Till Ministry of Dude. Okay, so I was told it was a Legion of Dude thing. Okay. Now, well, this is Legion of Dude, so subscribe to the Legion. But it says Ministry of Dude, not Legion. So was the other thing? I don't know. Anyways, let's go. Boop. Here. This is only a minute and a half. Let's find out. Oh, we do. We have audio muted because that's the way we usually have this set up because, you know, I'm a dumbass. Ooh, dramatic. I wonder if I'm going to look like a douche. I mean, it's not hard. I kind of do. But let's see. Legion of Dude Studios. Everyone's putting more work into their shit than me. Oh wait, no.
Are you living somewhere you rent?
These are just internet people. These are just people that exist on the internet, like you.
You're of the gay persuasion and you like fat men, is that what you're saying? Is Steve Coate friends with Jim Jacket?
I have no idea what any of this is about, but I was in it for 2 seconds, so I hope that's not my only opinion. I was literally on the screen for 2 seconds. Like, it's interesting that I made the trailer, but I was just there visually.
Man, it's an open panel.
Go to Dave 25. I'm a celebrity.
You're just saying things. You're just saying words.
We're hitting a defenseless baby.
I'm Dave 25. The number in my name is higher than the number of people who've heard of me.
We're
Oh, shit. Dave 25 has 1.17 subscribers. Okay. Is this Dave 25? Wait a minute.
acting crazy. You're right.
Like my
Eric Fitz, Lucas Hardar, Greg Guillermo, Doug Shannon, Dr.
I'm a
Joe.
celebrity too. You probably remember me from when I was younger and fucked your mom.
You're a celebrity.
That looks very interesting, I'm going to admit. Although it does kind of make me look like a piece of shit for saying the number in my name's higher than the number of viewers I have. But going back again to that thing, let's go back to this. I, again, have to look up the Dave 25 thing. Dave 25. Dave 25, 1.19K subscribers, no videos. No videos. Okay, this channel doesn't have any content. So you have 1,100. You've got more subscribers on me than YouTube, very much granted. But again, no videos, no actual content. That's yes, Al, you're fucking a dog. We hear you. Dave 25 podcast. What is
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Dave 25 Sports Podcast. Tune in.
Welcome back to another Dave 25 video.
Hey, check out
this
Dave 25.
What's up, Dave 25? How you doing? Dave 25, I gotta check that out.
Then there's
Who's the hell is... We don't see any actual video of Dave 25. These are other people talking about Dave 25. 4 hours ago. What's this?
Fascinating. We can't let everybody know that. You called the police department there.
All right, so Dave 25 podcast has less subscribers than me. Okay, I feel better about that.
Yeah, so I guess like they doxed them, and they just like found his address.
Had to hide his channel, doing every dirty, ready to monetize.
What the? So yeah, who the fuck cares? Does his channel set to private? Does he have his channel set to private, and that's why you can't see any videos? Otherwise, those are all bot followers. I'm going to bet that the other ones are very much bot followers because the Dave 25 podcast has 181 subscribers. I mean, if it had like 600 or 700, I'd be willing to go, okay. The trailer from a year ago is other people mentioning. Do we have an actual video? Dave 25 interviews somebody.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm here with Sean's View.
The brash and the brazen.
Okay. So Dave 25 interviewing a person finally on camera. Holy crap. That does actually look and sound like Dave 25. But again, I have to say 181 subscribers, 14 views from 3 days ago. I mean, I'm next to non-existent. And I feel like I have better numbers than that. Let's check. And you know what? Let's do it on camera. No harm, no foul. Let's go. That's on home. Your videos. Let's do that. Let's do your videos and then go your channel. Oh, look, my cute little dude. So right now there's a bunch of people watching. Thank you very much. 35, 34, not huge, but 216 subscribers. Yeah, doing pretty decent. The live section, yeah. You know what? Numbers as good, if not better. And I'm streaming on 3 platforms. I stand by what I said, Dave. Stand by what I said. I will admit, though, close. I got close to having to eat my dick on that. But yeah, I don't think that other channel has that many actual subscribers. Just because the difference. He probably bought a bunch of subs from one of those shady bot vendors. He could have done any number of things. I know what he looks like, says Balls Deep. Well, no, and Zen Rhino, hey, what's up? Hey, buddy, says Danger Bear Wolf Turd. Well, hello. Oh, again, I gotta remember that this is always on Top Chat, and I have to switch it to Live Chat. I want it to be Live Chat. Alrighty, so I would bet that was somebody who bought subscribers or something, because that 1,190 subscribers compared to 181 on his other channel. I mean, even if you didn't pimp it. Alrighty. Wait a minute, what? I have a video that I almost want to click on that says, people made this kitten aggressive and spicy, but he loves to cuddle. That seems like a weird thing. I kind of want to look into that. That seems like a bad rabbit hole, though. Anyways, we have a lot of stuff to get into anyways. Good afternoon, handsome boy, says 420 dirty white boy. Well, I wouldn't say handsome. I'm reasonably well put together. That's the way we'll word that. Yeah, clean shirt. Although it probably could have been ironed, now that I look at it. But yeah, thank you. Welcome to the show. I don't trust anyone calling me a handsome boy. It's just not something I do. Anyhow, I was saying, do we want? No, I really don't want to click on that. That handsome is a bit of a stretch. Yes, handsome is a bit of a stretch. Reasonable to say that handsome might be a bit of a stretch. We'll give it some time. When we get ourselves going back to leg day. Enough about talking about shit nobody cares about. Now about Greece. Oh, why not? We might as well start the fucking show. Here we are. So, yes, thank you for joining us. We have a whole bunch of show to do, so we might as well get into it. Greece had a boat disaster in which a capsized boat had possibly reports of anywhere from 50 to 100 children aboard in the hold, along with an unknown number of women.
It doesn't work for me.
What doesn't?
I gotta have more cowbell.
That is Dolphins fan following the channel. Thank you very much. We've got that handy now if we need it. Thank you for reminding me to grab the cowbell. We whip that out for subscriptions and such, and certainly appreciate any support you can give this channel. Me and Nancy, by God, we appreciate it. Close down all the mental institutions because we believe in America. Capsizing is really hard. It's one of the major incidents on sea. Cormy giving us just a little bit of background. Thank you for that information. Alrighty, so the boat disaster I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, let's group you in on this thing. And boop, boop. So this is the boat in question. I don't know if you can tell from
Cheer
the
100
picture.
Good afternoon to my favorite tard.
If I gotta be a tard, at least I'm Bud Britch's goddamn favorite tard. Fuck it. I'm feeling better. Move that over there. Just got done charging my daughter's little power fan. That's a lot of people. Yes! And that is none of the people reported in the hold of the boat. So none of these people in this picture are the women and children reported in the hold when the boat capsized. So if this capsized, there are plenty of dead. Yeah, the people in the hold sounds like definitely didn't make it. This is a little bit of a downer story, so I figured we'll do this first, we'll eat our vegetables, then we got dessert, for the rest of the show. Did you refer to smuggling yes, I referred to smuggling people as vegetables. That's not like they're vegetables, but like it just it's a thing. Anyways, boop. All right, back to this story. Get the facts out of the way here. Scroll that back. Survivors from the fishing boat that sank off of southern Greece in one of Europe's most one of syrups. I come from the country of syrup. Hail the maple. Reminds me of any transportation in India. Yeah, kind of, places where they don't value human safety or rights as a thing. Alrighty, so in Europe, this is one of the worst migrant disasters that they've had recently, saying that up to 100 children may have been on board. At least 78 people have already been confirmed dead in the disaster, but many more could still be missing at sea, with reports suggesting that up to 750 people were aboard the vessel. 700.
Cheer 100 was a good party till that sinking thing.
Thank you for the 100 bits. 750 people. 750 people. What are you doing? I get it. You got to get out of where you're going. Like, you're going to pack that many people onto a boat? Holy Jesus. The boat had been heading to Italy from the Libyan port of Tobruk when it went down. The Coast Guard had been or at least 11 arrests have been made, including several Egyptians on suspicion of people trafficking, Greek TV reports. The Coast Guard had been criticized.
100, 750 isn't a lot.
Yeah, no, it's a bunch. 750,000 is a lot. But the Coast Guard had been criticized for not intervening earlier, but authorities say their offers of aid were refused. I mean, offers of aid. Can you not intervene because something is obviously awry? So the Coast Guard had an eye on this very overpacked boat of people that probably aren't supposed to be just walking into the country and thought, hey, we'll offer to help. They didn't want our help. But sometimes they ain't. Sometimes they ain't what? Well, that's okay if waves are calm, but sometimes they ain't. 750 isn't a lot. Yep, they're up chumming for sharks. Hey, we've got 3.5 minutes till hype train. Ain't that amazing? The CG of Libya. Which Coast Guard? The Coast Guard of Libya. No, I believe it's the Coast Guard of Greece. The Greek Coast Guard or the Italian Coast Guard, I believe, because that's where they were headed. So, Images show the deck packed with people, but accounts of a large number of women and children in the hold of the ship have come from medics who treated the mostly male survivors. The senior doctor, Kalamata General the senior doctor at Kalamata General Hospital told the BBC as many as 100 children were on the vessel. The survivors told us there were children in the bottom of the ship, children and women, said Dr. Manolis Makaris, head of cardiology. He said 2 patients had given him estimate figures. One told me about 100 children, the other said about 50, so I don't know the truth, but it is many, he added. Yes, it's not a small number. Dr. Makaris said he believed as many as 600 people could have died in the disaster. The exact number of all the people who were on the boat was, the exact number of all the people who were on the boat was 750. This is the exact number that everyone told me about, he said. Okay. Families of some of the Egyptian children who were missing had sent him photographs of their young relatives. in the hopes he would recognize them after treating them. Oh, boy. Oh, we got another picture.
Cheer 100. Cheer 100.
Thank you very much. Oh, shit. Putting
Cheer
up a poll
100,
and
lick a
lamp
lollipop.
blast. That's about to do a thing. Where's the... Shouldn't we hear some music? I could have swore there was a thing to this. Any second now, maybe? I feel like we didn't even get the train music. That's weird. That's not right. We got deprived of the train music? That's strange. All right, so we have 4.5 minutes. We're 13% of the way through level 1 of a hype train. If you want to support the show through Twitch, bits, subs, and sound drops, now is the time. Let's flip over to this quick, though, and get one other picture. We had one other picture of that boat. Hey, I'm on a boat. All right, I know it's a little grainy. I don't know if you can tell, man, but seriously, nothing but people. You see people. Look, I get you got to get out of wherever you go, but that, like, climbing on board that boat, oh Lord. Alrighty, so we are at 50. Thank you, Bud Britches, for the 50 bits and the air horn. 15%, 3.5 minutes to get hype train action going. I got to do at least one controlled burn for that. Again, if you want to support the show, especially now, be ideal for the hype train thing, and we'll throw it all into next week. And I got to do this. Let's do that. Let's find a video since we're doing all this. Let's close that out. We'll let this story play. This one is a little. Stop taking off on me. This one is, I'm going to say I know nothing about it before I say this. I know absolutely nothing. But I'm guessing drug-related. That's all I'm saying. Mikey Two Milk's jumping up in the chat. Hey, Mikey. We have 2.5 minutes to get the other 70.
Cheer 100.
The other 85% of the way. Well, not 85. Now about 20% or 80% of the way through level 1. Thank you very much, Bud Britches, for the 100 bits. And
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
That's
Seems
Danger
like a
Bear.
rehab stay amount of time.
Thank you, Danger Bear Wolf Turtle, 7 months subscribed. Let's get that man his cowbell. Cowbell for Danger Bear. Thank you very much. Let's flip over to the video here. Again, I'm thinking that
Cheer
these
100.
people... let's pull that down. Bud Bridges, thank you very much. Does your living room flood when it rains hard? No, it does not. I have a very good basement. I have not had flooding issues. Thank Christ. I've lived in places where that's been a thing, though. Anyways, take it away, homie. I got to get a controlled burn going, and we are 38% of the way through level 1 of a hype train with 2 minutes left. Well, a little under 2 minutes left. So now be the time. Let's roll this thing.
Going to turn now to the 2 Americans found dead at a luxury resort in Mexico. The cause is under investigation, and our Victor Oquendo joined us with the latest. Good morning, Victor.
All right, I love how well he speaks, but every once in a while he can't avoid the lisp that those teeth give him. The cause is still under investigation. The cause. I'm sorry, go back just a little bit, homie. Just a little bit. Tell us again, what's under investigation?
I'm going to turn now to the 2 Americans found dead at a luxury resort in Mexico. The cause is under investigation.
See, in Mexico, the cause, like he can't. Why would you hire him to speak, says Deathblow. He does remarkably well. The only word he actually botched was cause.
The cause is under investigation, and our Victor Oquendo joined us with the latest. Good morning, Victor.
See, that's all pretty good.
Good morning, Michael. This happened in a small town in Baja that's about an hour north of Cabo San Lucas.
2
Americans found dead in their luxury hotel room in Pescadero. The suspected cause here, gas inhalation. According to authorities on Tuesday,
Damn it, gas inhalation. I was hoping it was a drug hit. I was praying for bullets. We got gas inhalation. Wait a minute. So what? Someone Dutch oven somebody to death?
Medics received a report that 2 Americans were unconscious
Cheer
in their
100.
room, and when they arrived, they found...
Thank you, Bud Britches, for the 100 bits. Looks like that train's going to end right there with 41%.
Cheer 100 who put this cum stain in my pants.
Death blow, not that kind of gas. 45% of the way. And that's going to be what she does. Thank you very, very much for all of the help and support. All right, so not that kind of gas, says Death blow. I just, again, you say gas inhalation. I'm like, he took the last goalpost from the team he played on and put it in his mouth. What? Danger Bear Wolf Turtle? I'm not sure. Oh, the tooth. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. The gap. Yeah, I'm retarded. I am mind the gap. Beautiful. All right, back to these guys dying again from gas inhalation. You can't tell me they died from gas inhalation. I'm immediately going Dutch oven every time.
In their room, and when they arrived, they found 22-year-old Abby Lutz from Newport Beach, California. She was on the bed, and 41-year-old John Heathcote in the shower, both deceased. There have been several cases of deaths in Mexico due to carbon monoxide poisoning or other gases. In October in Mexico City, 3 U.S. citizens found dead at a rented apartment also were apparently victims of gas inhalation. And in 2018, a gas leak in a water heater caused the deaths of an American couple and their 2 children in the resort town of Tulum. An inspection later revealed that the water heater at the rented condominium was leaking gas. In this latest case, local authorities are in charge of the investigation. U.S. officials say that they are aware but can't comment at this time.
Damn it. Holy Jesus. Stop throwing shit at me, you goddamn cocksuckers. Yeah. Alrighty, alrighty then. Sheesh. Need to take a CO2 meter with you. Yeah, I kind of feel like you do. You kind of need a CO2 meter everywhere you go now. Or at least make sure that there is one. Only place it floods around Johnny is her pants. That's not quite true at all. Maybe in a couple of months. We're hopeful. They rep the Steelers. Good on them. Not good that they're dead. Hey, man, sorry you died, but hey, at least you represented the team, you know? All right, controlled burn for the hype train. I think I have to do that. I'm bound by contract. I don't know if that really counts. All right. We'll say it does. So,
you want to see my cracker?
Maybe later. Thank you for the 50 bits. All right, our next story, moving right along. Our next story is the Space Force. I know it's a real thing, but it sounds stupid, okay? Give me a minute. I'm not a professional. It seems like regulations would solve things like this. Stop going to third world countries, you dumbasses.
Fuck off.
Yeah. That was a weird combination of sound drops. Thank you, Joe Berger and Lab Class. Oh. Just okay. But yes, you're right, Danger Bear Wolf Turtle. Maybe if we stopped going to third world countries and other places that are a little less hospitable. Perhaps. But it's just so damn cheap to vacation there. Alrighty. That was awesome timing. Yes, that was. That's one of the beautiful things about our little setup that we have here on the... It's no longer me. I did not do that. But that's what I love about the setup we have here. You guys get to interact with the show. It gets to make unique moments like that. Third world countries told me to flick off. I like it.
Fuck off.
All right, thank you, Bud Britches, for the 750 channel points. I don't know how they told you to flick off, but best of luck to you. So, the situation with the Space Force. Other than the fact, how bad is it that, like, Lab Glass has a really loose butthole? Really loose. That sounds like it put up almost no resistance whatsoever. Just falling out. Kerplop. Anyways, Space Force General decries anti-LGBTQ plus laws at the Pentagon. Oh, correct me. At the Pentagon Pride event, and claims they affect hiring decisions. Guys, I'm worried we're not getting enough LGBTQ people in the Space Force. The Space Force? Does the Space Force?
Oh! Oh!
Thank you, Bud Britches, for the 125 bits. Does the Space Force actually, like, I mean, why are you worried about hiring? Did you see the dude with the really nice rack at the White House Pride event? Yeah, let me just be honest about one thing. One, amazing tits, but again, you get what you pay for. But when it comes to people like, oh, I'm a trans person, if you didn't get if you're a man transitioning to a woman and you want to be taken seriously as a woman and you didn't get the bottom surgery, then I'm like, you're a poser. You're doing it for clicks, likes, whatever. Couldn't make it work as a dude, so now you got to trick people into thinking you're a woman. But if you got all the surgeries and stuff, then good on you. You know, you went all the way through it. I still think it's a bad idea. But at least you're committed to it, you know? You mean what you say. But anybody that's still got their old twig and berries, I feel like you're still holding on to that man card in case you want to switch teams. I don't buy it. I do not buy it. No going back. Exactly. When you're committed to a point where it's like, dude, I can't get those back. And I'm like, all right, then, at least, regardless of what I think about your decision-making skills, as an adult, if you made that choice, you know, you're committed to what you believe. You believe what you say, and you are committed to what you believe. Good for you. But back on to the Space Force. I kind of feel like this whole thing is just to get attention for the Space Force. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't we just assume Biden canceled the Space Force? I mean, Trump made the Space Force, and it was the biggest joke ever. And I don't think, do we actually have a military, like, a Space Force? Like, are they training do we have fucking fighters or, no, we got nothing. Do we have Space Marines? They're trained to handle the harsh environments of 0G when we're fighting the commies. All right, okay. But anyway, Space Force General. Lieutenant General Deanne Burt claimed such laws could be dangerous for members of the military. High-ranking officer in the U.S. Space Force. It was a joke before they admitted we've been monitoring UFOs and such for decades. Yes, but are we incorporating any of this stuff into the Space Force, Deathblow? My point is, Deathblow, does the Space Force have, like, next-gen fighters that we've been building based off of alien technology? Do we have any of that stuff? Is that information being rolled into the Space Force? Do they let
Tier
aliens...
100 more like Space Farce, am I right?
It's a branch of the Air Force. It's 100% necessary. Which one? The Air Force or that branch? Because quite frankly, I feel like a debate for both could be had. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I only bag on the Air Force because my brother's in it, so I know they have low standards. Oh, I'm sure we do. They're on a base on the far side. They're on a base on the far side of Moon. Been there. Oh, really? Really? Oh. The Space Force, I hope, has a spaceship called the Great Space Coaster. I'd like to announce now that we've rolled the Ukrainian military into the American military since we've armed them and funded them so much, and we now are lucky to have the great space ghost of Kiev coast to coast. I love that riff. You know it's the Enterprise. God damn it! Why does it have to be the Enterprise? Dom Patrol? Anyways, back to this lady. A high-ranking officer in the U.S. Space Force used her speech at a Pentagon Pride event last week to rail against what she called anti-LGBTQ plus laws introduced in state legislatures across the country. Lieutenant General Deanna Burt, deputy chief of the space operations, also claimed that such laws affect her hiring and promotion decisions, sometimes leading her to choose a less qualified candidate because of a preferred candidate's personal circumstances. Like what? Are you telling me you're picking a less qualified individual because the more qualified individual happens to be gay? I really have trouble believing that. I really have trouble believing. Look, I want to hire these people. They're super qualified, but they're trans, and it'll look bad. Northern Finlander, I liked Space Ghost. No, it's V'ger. Equality, not equity. I mean, all I'm saying is I feel like I have to choose less qualified candidates because of a preferred candidate's personal circumstances. Transformational cultural change requires leadership from the top, and we do not have time to wait, Burt told those attending the event. Since January of this year, more than 400 anti-LGBTQ plus laws have been introduced at the state level. That number is rising, and it demonstrates a trend that could be dangerous for service members, their families, and the readiness of the force as a whole. When I look at... Oh, wait, we've just got her thing. Let's just let her do it. Oh, Jesus. You can't be telling me that her whole speech was an hour.
Good morning, distinguished guests. My name is Rudy Coots, and I'll be your MC for today's event. Welcome to the 12th Annual Department of Defense Pride Month celebration. Thank you all for joining us today.
Wait a minute. 12th Annual Department of Defense Pride Month celebration? 12th Annual? You guys have been doing this for 12 years? So you had an hour-long celebration for Pride Month. I am going to move to the speaker I care about because I don't know what any of you guys said, and I'm going to... Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Take it away, Toots. So how much did this cost? Oh, dude, why are you asking such questions like how much did this cost? It's not like we pay for it. I love that riff. I do. I've been listening to Adonis Paul too much. Need to be more laws on that. Hey, there's nothing wrong with listening to Adonis Paul. Great show, Adonis Paul. I have not listened to Adonis Paul because I'm lazy and I do other things. I try not to live into this internet stuff. I spend time prepping this show, doing this show, helping a friend's show, and it's a lot of time. And I don't get paid a lot for any of this right now. Although maybe if I worked harder, it'd be worth more. Maybe it's me. Anyways. Getting back to this lady again, so happy everyone could be here at the 12th Annual Pride Defense Celebrate. I don't know. Take it away.
Rudy, for this opportunity. I appreciate and I'm honored to be here today and celebrate Pride with all of you. It's a great event, and I want to thank all of our distinguished leaders for being here with us as well and support partnership as we celebrate Pride. As a cisgender woman in the Department of Defense, I can personally attest to the importance of allies and advocacy.
Oh, God. I mean, I'm not surprised, but As a cisgender woman, I would like to point out that I am equal to a man, but let me start by saying I am also a victim.
According to a survey conducted in 2021, across the DoD, 19.2% of the total force identified as a female. That is not a great sounding statistic. It means my odds are about 1 in 5 of finding another woman somewhere in the Department of Defense, regardless of age or rank in the military or as a civilian.
So you want to find them for what? Like love? As long as we have qualified people. If you're saying you're cisgendered, then you're already part of the problem. You know, I don't agree necessarily with what Deathblow is saying, but I will say he's definitely more on the right than the wrong with that thought, because quite frankly, if you're saying I identify like as a cisgendered woman, just, oh man. Is it weird for me to want people in the military to be, I don't know, tougher? Like I just in general, like I kind of, I don't know, call me whatever you want. I don't give a shit. But I kind of want people in the military to be like, hey, so what are your pronouns? My pronouns are fucking off. I got serious shit to do. That's the kind of attitude I want out of my military. I want my military to be like, yeah, that whole thing, that's like stupid, and we've got real shit to do. Because I feel like placating to the people that need that stuff, the cisgender, the I identify as, all that stuff, I feel like those are not the people you need in a high-pressure situation. I feel like if you're on the deck and you're like, we just got hit, all right, load the torpedoes and fire them at that bitch, Lieutenant. Sir, I don't like the way that you disparage the enemy with that terminology. God damn it, man. Fucking cock the fuck up and shoot in there. Sir, that is awfully toxic and male masculine behavior that I don't feel is becoming of this place. God damn it, Terry, what are you, a woman? Did you just dead name me, sir? Oh, Jesus. Again, I just feel like if we're worrying about identities and a lot of the things that the LGBTQ plus community truly worries about, it just, I'm not saying you can't be in the military and be part of the LGBTQ plus community. Not at all. I'm saying, personally, it's my belief that if you're in the military, you should be of sterner stuff than words be hurting you. You know what I mean? Like, let's just kind of keep it on that keel.
The number sounds a lot better when you realize it was more than 3 times the number who identify as LGBTQ+.
Again, I'm not concerned how they identify. Now, if we have very qualified LGBTQ plus people that are going, hey, I would be in the military, but here's why. I feel like you're too concerned with how many members of the military are gay. I'm only concerned with how the gay members of the military are treated. I do not want more or less. I'm simply saying as long as they're being treated fairly and well, I don't give a shit. And I don't think you should either.
Within the DoD. So what does that mean? That means if I struggle to find someone that looks like me today, I am still 3 times more likely to succeed in finding someone who looks like me than someone from the LGBTQ plus community.
Again, what part should any of that have in when you're looking for people? The gender and sexual identity of your candidates should have 0 qualifications in military jobs. I don't care if you have tits, a vagina, a big swinging cock, or consider yourself a unicorn. Quite frankly, all of the qualifications that should be involved with your military job are the skills required to perform it. Do you have good leadership skills? Do you have good typing if that's required? Are you great with an Xbox controller? Because we're looking for a drone pilot. Look, I don't care if you have a joystick, just how well you operate these ones. That's all I'm saying. Holy shit. And Angry Saxon, who the cares? Apparently she does.
I know firsthand how hard that can be, because while my odds are 1 in 5, when I was a second lieutenant, Bert, those odds were closer to 1 in 20 in 1991. That is why I'm speaking here today, because creating opportunities for conversations where we can find those individuals is critical to readiness and resilience and overall well-being of our force. Transformational cultural change requires leadership from the top, and we do not have time to wait. Since January of this year, more than 400 anti-LGBTQ+ laws have been introduced at the state level.
Yeah, and let's talk about those laws. You can't just throw that number out there. How many of those laws involve things like, I don't know, story hours with, drag queens and such? Look, I'm all for LGBTQ plus people existing, but some of the laws we're talking about striking up are because I want them to stay away from the kids. That's where I am on that. You can call me a bigot, but I'm like, hey, I don't want sex stuff around the kids. I don't want adult straight sex stuff around the kids. I don't want my sex stuff around the kids. The kind of stuff I'm into, that shouldn't be around children. No. Why? It's an adult thing. Same thing with the LGBTQ plus thing. It's just because that was an oppressed group for a long time, the LGBT. Actually, the LGB was an oppressed community. The T's always been weird. How about race and sexuality, etc., not be involved in choosing of your job? How about we go by your abilities? Yeah, she's trying to make a weird roundabout argument that we can't always have the best candidate field available because we're scaring away the LGBTQ plus community. But again, I argue, if you're scared away by the things going on now, maybe you shouldn't be in the military.
That number is rising and demonstrates a trend that could be dangerous for service members, their families, and the readiness of the force as a whole. When I look at potential candidates, say for squadron command, I strive to match the right person to the right job. I consider their job performance and relevant experience first. However, I also look at their personal circumstances, and their family is also an important factor. If a good match for a job does not feel safe being themselves and performing at their highest potential at a given location, or if their family could be denied critical health care due to the laws in that state, I am compelled to consider a different candidate and perhaps less qualified. Those barriers are a threat to our readiness, and they have a direct correlation to the resiliency and well-being of our most important operational advantage, our people.
Can we hear what these laws that are threatening that are? Again, I feel like the 400 bills thing is taking at least a 0 or 2 from laws that are just struck up to fight the whole like drag queen story hour and gender affirming surgery for kids thing. I wanna have this conversation, but I want to have an honest one about the number of the laws. Mental illness makes you a better candidate. No, Deathblow. What she's saying is that, you know, in this explanation, which again I need more facts to fully, you know, endorse, that apparently the gay people are not being picked for some of the jobs that they're more qualified for, because if she did that, she'd have to relocate them to an area where the laws would be discriminatory against them, which is wrong if that's the case. But again, I would like, just again, not like, hey, here's a list of all of them, but just like, for one example, this law in this area is very discriminatory towards the LGBTQ plus community. Call me fickle, but I want the ones that are about keeping the stuff away from kids and not allowing kids to be transitioned, especially without the parents' consent. I want those ones off your list of all these harmful laws. Yeah, whatever. All right, so that's boring. Fuck it. We're gonna move on. I'm kind of sick of it. I don't want to be in a mood. We're 1 hour down. We got 2.5 left to go. Thank you for being part of the show. Let's go ahead and copy our little links here for the old part. We had a little bit of a hype train earlier. Thank you for that. Welcome, your profile picture. What? No. I don't know what any of that's about. Where was the profile picture thing? I don't know what that is about. Anyways. They made an emblem. Think that's it. For what? The Space Force? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what? What the hell? I thought I copied the link. All right, we got to do this right, because I'm fucking up now. Control C. Control V. Boop, there's one. We'll do it in all three chats. If you want to do direct support of the show, here are the direct support links. Always appreciate anyone that can, always appreciate any support we can get for our lovely program. Moving on. So yeah, I don't know about the Space Force, man. I'm not a big fan of the Space Force. All right, we've got all three chats up, except for obviously those on Rumble. So remember, if you are on Rumble, we will read your chats in the I have it up on the screen over here at all times. So we've got you right there, and we keeping you. I got an eye on you, baby birds. All right, so this next story is coming from Blaze Media. I have to read into the story to get the context because this headline seems very pointed. Is Rumble up? Couldn't find the live feed. Yeah, the Rumble is up. I have a few people watching now. I'll go ahead and grab the Rumble link. And boop. There's the link to the active Rumble channel. It is live right now. Live. We're doing it all. So thank you very much for watching the show. All right. Boopity boop boop boop. Where are we going? Back to this one. This story's headline is the whole reason I grabbed it. It's really weird, and it can't be. They've got to pull some sort of shit. Anyways, according to Blaze Media, quote, "I do it to blow off steam." Award-winning Penn State professor accused of molesting a dog. You do it to blow off steam? That cannot be your justification for molesting a dog. I feel like there is no justification for molesting a dog, but something about like, I just do it to relax, you know? It's been a long day. How about the dog? I'll be headed back home from work now. We'll see you when you get back, Sandy. Sandy Squatch, everybody. Wilmer Autotech with a link for us. Let's go ahead and click that.
It's a terrible feeling to go to jail and you haven't done.
This is from 6 years ago. Interesting. We'll keep that around if we need it. But since it's not like late breaking immediately happening, we'll get back to that maybe later. Speaking of crazy, says Danger Bear Wolf Turtle. What, the link Wilmer sent or the thing we're about to talk about? An award-winning professor from Penn State University was charged Tuesday following an investigation into the apparent molestation of a dog and other deviant acts caught on a trail camera. Oh, no, on a trail cam? Oh, no. Oh, no, you take Lassie out for a treat. Oh, no. In Rock State Forest. Themis Matsoukas, 64, a professor of chemical engineering, faces various charges including open lewdness, indecent exposure, sexual intercourse with an animal, and animal cruelty, reported WTAJ. Holy, did I find a weird one? The Center Daily Times indicated that a criminal complaint filed by the State Department that Matsoukas was seen engaged in sexual acts with a dog near the restrooms. Why is it near the restrooms? Did you have to go wash your balls after? Oh my God. Park rangers reportedly identified the professor on the basis of his North Face backpack. represented in the video where Matsoukas was allegedly otherwise naked, but for his socks and shoes. The backpack allegedly also played a starring role in other deviant spectacles caught on video going back as far as 2014. So this dude's been a creeping weirdo for a decade. He's been a teacher on camera for a decade. Do you feel worse? Who do you feel worse for? The animal or the judge? Absolutely the animal. The judge can drink away the memory of the case. The animal will never poop again and ever feel the same. Every bathroom, smells are an amazing thing to animals. They have very heightened senses. And people say, psychologically, smells link you to traumatic events. So anytime that dog smells a restroom, it's butt plumbing time. It's, oh, we took you for a walk, didn't we, Lassie? And it's just, no, 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 no. I remember in the good old days when you could trust the animals to let you know what's going on. You know, I grew up with, TV shows teaching me, like, what's going on, Lassie? Timmy fell down a well? Now I wish they really could kind of communicate with you like that. What's going on, Lassie? Timmy's raping your ass every night? Like, I'd like to think it'd be a lot better if the dog could just go up to an officer and be like, bow, and he's like, hey, what? No, no way. Really? That sounds ridiculous. Well, if it's on trail cam, we've got a case. Sir, according to this dog, you've been raping it. Anyways, let's get to the part that I can't stand, which is your excuse. Themis Matsoukas, identified the starring role, 2014. The trail camera set up to monitor people stealing bags of hand sanitizer from the state park restrooms in the Allen Seeger parking area reportedly filmed a man in the state of undressing, masturbating, molesting a collie. Oh my God, the lassie, it was a collie. Oh, and performing other lewd acts while trying to record the degenerate performance on an electronic device. So you were trying to make what did you have like a weird snuff OnlyFans? We sure the dog was a catcher? Well, we're not sure the dog was a catcher. Apparently the dog was molested. I'm guessing he I don't even want to guess. How about I don't know, and I'm happier not imagining what this man might have done to a collie? The DCNR indicated the area was where the alleged acts took place with viewing distance of Stone Creek Road, frequently transited by visitors on their way to the nearby picnic area, campgrounds, and Penn Roosevelt State Park. Investigators began looking into the incident in April, but were confronted by more evidence in May, when Matsoukas allegedly returned to perform more foul deeds. The second incident in recent months provided investigators with additional insights into possible identities of the suspect. According to the complaint, park rangers served a search warrant to the home of the professor in the State College of June 9th, finding Matsoukas visibly nervous. Inside his home, DCNR rangers found a collie whose characteristics matched those of the dog in the videos, along with the items worn by the suspect in the videos and 3 iPads. Matsoukas is said to have repeatedly told the rangers, "I'm done. I'm dead. You don't understand. I do it to blow off steam." Did the guy use a condom at least? Look, it sounds like he was, I'm guessing he was doing something to the dog, but not insertion. I don't even want to know. I'm done. I'm dead. Do you understand? I do it to blow off steam. Wait a minute. You're... How are you, Well, yeah, you are done, and I mean, career-wise dead, but I do it to blow off steam. Is the dog's name Steam? Ooh, there's a good question. Is the dog's name Steam? No condom. He likes it rough, says Van Drexel. All right. Investigators looking inside his home. They found that. I do it to blow off steam. At one point during the search, the professors allegedly told investigators to shoot him, saying, "I need to die." Shoot me. You only hasten my reward. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. I blew that dog yesterday. Shoot me. That's what you have to do. You have to start aggressively trying the dog, all right? And then they'll put you down. You know, you start getting wily, and you're like, yeah, you better put me down, or I'm going to suck that dog off like it's the end of the world, because for me it is. And this is the last time I get it. And I mean, if you're in that much stress, sounds like the right time to blow off some steam. You understand? I do it to blow off steam. I'm incredibly nervous right now. So either put me down or I'm going to put myself down on that dog, if you know what I mean. But That's the worst kind of psychopath. He's aware that it's wrong. He's aware, not even that he's aware that it's wrong. He's aware that society views it as wrong to the point that his life will be viewed negatively, and that consequence is a consequence for him, but not enough to dissuade. So it's just like, oh, if my life's over, just end it. My life's over. Right. But at no point did you ever think, oh, this is wrong. And that alone, but perhaps maybe also the life-ending consequence is, why I don't actually do that. Can't you just settle for chicks that put things in their butts that work as tails? I got a video later about that. I knew chicks at a club that could, and Angry Saxon saying, right, that's a dangerous... yeah, it is. Alrighty. Mitsukis, the recipient of various awards, including the Outstanding Teacher Award and Penn State did not need this, from the Penn State Engineering Society. Look, if there was ever a scandal they didn't need with any Penn State staff, it was another sex scandal. But now the fact that this one's gone all the way down to the canine realm, it's like, wow, you guys are just... I'm thinking at this point you can send neither your children or their pets to Penn State. Hey, I got accepted to Penn State. That's fine, but the dog stays here. Not letting them take Buck, all right? He's a good dog, all right? No one's touching Buck. Okay. University noted in a statement that Themis Mitsukis has been relieved of his responsibilities and is on leave. Yes, I would hate to think that you'd be like, we stand behind him because we refuse to stand in front of him. We stand behind him, so that way when we push, it pushes him. It's the caboose effect. Still love this thing. Alrighty. The university noted in a statement that he's been relieved, right? The professor's attorney, Matthew McLean, said Wednesday that it would be inappropriate to make any comment at this time. I'd like to now lean on my legal counsel. Yes, one moment while I confer with my client. Real talk, did you fuck the dog? You blew the dog? Jesus. Jesus. Christ. And it's on film. You filmed it? Good God. Look, it would be inappropriate of me to comment at this time. We don't know all the facts of the case, and I feel as time goes on, we will have a better understanding. Thank you. That's all my questions. Thank you. How the hell am I supposed to defend you? You blew the dog. You blew the dog. God, you're paying me a lot of money. This puts me in a predicament. I'm going to have to go home and hug my chihuahua and just pray that I can wash the imagery out of my head. Good God. Johnny, you need to stop watching bad dragon videos on Pornhub. Too much bestiality lately. This was a Blaze News story? Oh, Jesus. All right, visibly nervous. Yeah, we did all this. Oh, it's because we were scrolling up because we were done. Right. Okay, so this next story, actually, we're almost halfway into our second hour, and we're still on our first hour stories. So, all right, we did the Legion of Dude thing, so that's not there. That's the video they suggested. This is not important. Well, do we? Yeah, fuck it. We'll do this real quick. I don't know if the CNN morning show is better or worse without with the absence of Don Lemon, but I will say, this guy's incredible speed at solving a Rubik's Cube is amazing. But spoiler alert: the anchors are going to tell you how they can't do that.
3.134. A new title holder solving the original 3x3 Rubik's Cube, this thing here that I have never solved.
You didn't do that in the break?
I did this in the break. Poppy, watch me. She's my witness. Solved it in the fastest time ever. Take one more look at this. Yes, indeed, 21-year-old Max Park. He broke the record in Long Beach, California over the weekend.
That is insane. Wow, people pay them? I'd be more impressed if he wasn't a virgin. My son used to compete in these. I think his best was around 5 seconds. Wow, that's impressive, Van Drexel. It takes me hours to solve a Rubik's Cube, and sometimes days because I get bored, and then I move on. But the worst is I'll get close, and then my daughter will play with it, or I'll solve it, and my daughter will play with it. So close. 3.1415 is pi, so one could say it was as easy as pi. Oh, there's a trick to solving it. Yeah, I've heard there is. Memorize the algorithm and have quick fingers. All right, I guess.
And 3.13 seconds. It takes me longer to just turn the thing, let alone solve it.
Max is no stranger to setting impossible records. He holds the fastest times in multiple other cube solves. Didn't know that was a thing. He's also diagnosed, we should know, with autism, and his parents say cubing has been good therapy since he was a little
Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, ladies, if he's into ladies, imagine what those fingers can do. All right, that's enough of that. I don't want to drag on for that too long. That was pretty impressive. I got excited for that, I think, just because, I don't know, idiot savant. It apparently, I guess, I thought solving a Rubik's Cube was a big deal. It's not, I guess. There's a really simple way to do it. I'm a pussy. I don't know. Whatever. I'm a dick. Spoiler alert. All right, so we have this quick video. I don't think this is real. Because this is a TikTok video from @dennis.the.menace. And I don't believe that this is completely real. I very much don't. But 421 views, 2.1K. He has 3 subscribers and 2 videos. Maybe this is real. Maybe this is real. Weird. All right. Maybe it is real. I don't know. Let's find out.
Nobody actually cares what you do. I can literally go right into this Target and get a haircut, and nobody cares. See? No one's looking at me. No one cares.
I have to say, before he leveled out, Alex Stein was fucking weird.
I can literally go right into this police station and be an absolute hooligan.
All right, so now I've got to see this. Is this real? All right, so they hid the zip code. Release date and time is hidden. This says full name. Can't really read that. I don't know. Is this real? Is this real? The charges are blacked out. I really feel like that's not real. Oops on that last one.
It doesn't work for me.
What doesn't?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Thank you very much for following the channel. Should have done this in California. Yeah, he could have gotten away with it. I don't know if this is real or not. I think it's fake because it's put up on TikTok. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that might be fake. Either way, I just thought that was kind of funny. Anyways, fuck me, right? We have another 2 hours of show to go, and thank you for being here. We're going to go to our next series of stuff, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll bring the audio down, so please don't do anything with any sound drops or things of that nature. We're going to go up. Okay, there we go. Yep. So for our next one, we're going to be talking about multiple government agencies that got hit by a cyber attack. AOC and another liberal Democrat walked away during a... Here we go. I think I forgot this one and that one. And this one. Boom. Okay, so we've got that. An AI thing in Germany. Got hit by AOC. No. Wait, did we have an issue with the... Nope. Good on that end. But let's... I'm going to be worried now that we have a problem with the Twitch. So let's pull that up. We'll open up another window. How many program tabs do you need open? Let's go over here, and let's go over there, and let's go to... We're looking for Creator Dashboard. All right, it says the bit rate is good, so I'm going to trust that it's good. Twitch is fine this time. Okay, yeah, by the time I get there, like, dude, Twitch is fine. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. I have, what is that called? Oh, yeah, anxiety. All right, so one other thing I do have to look into now. I don't know if you guys know this. I was watching Primetime Alex Stein before the program, and he was talking about... the stuff that he had been doing. Yeah, Primetime with Alex Stein Live. All right, I'm still subscribed. The channel is still there. 2 months ago, 20 hours ago, home, full episodes, play all, show clips, play all. 24 indecent publicity stunt. What? 24 minutes ago. This doesn't seem like the one that... Yeah, this is... Where's the thing from? Reacting to Kamala Harris cackling about Juneteenth. That's a short. No. He did a video, and I can't find it still. It ended in the middle. Oh,
totally
shit.
inappropriate.
I have videos going. So, it's not that one. It's not that. Where's the thing that's playing audio? Okay. I'm sorry I didn't get your Northern Finland. I didn't get your AOC thing. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Alrighty. Alright, so we've got all the things in the audio back up. I apologize. I'm a horrible person. I wish I could refund that. But yeah, so I can't find Alex Stein's latest live show. I don't know if it's on Blaze TV. I'm not subscribed to Blaze TV. But it ended abruptly in the middle of the show while he was criticizing, not even criticizing, he was remarking how he got criticized for feeding a man a banana. And,
We need to talk about coffee. This is my latest obsession.
that's not the story I was on. Thank you. Anyways, so I have no idea why Alex Stein his show suddenly ended. But the show suddenly ended, then the live chat became unavailable, then the video became unavailable, and the video is still not up. Because I'm looking right now on his page. Boop. We have 20 hours ago. Nope. 24 minutes ago, WNBA paid Alex.
All right, so there's a conspiracy going around that this was a marketing ploy for the NBA, all the clicks and attention that I got him. So I'm here to confess, guys, that it is true and that I'm going to reveal the smoking gun. This is an email that I got from the head of marketing of the WNBA. Jimmy, go ahead and read this email.
From Phil Cook at WNBA. Subject line, please ask Brittany Griner if she had sex with Putin. Hi, Alex. This is Phil Cook, head of WNBA marketing. Nobody watches our stupid sport, and we have an annual marketing budget of $84. We tried recruiting hot chicks to get better at basketball so people will watch, but they say they wanted, quote, money. I'm reaching out to ask you to heckle Brittany Griner so we can get ESPN to cover us. We will treat it like 9/11 and use your show as police evidence. Your payment will be a $20 McDonald's gift cards. Let us know if this works. Thanks, Phil Cook, WNBA Marketing.
So there you go, guys. Phil Cook. I went up into that bitch's face, Brittany, and I said, you banged Putin. Is Brittany Griner a boy or girl, Charleston?
All right, I'm not going to go through any more of this. But again, that's not the show they did today. Blimp crashed. Again, what? Did it? I hope not. Did he survive? There was a lady in there. Fuck if he survived. Was the chick all right? But yeah, so they were doing bits and they were talking about stuff and the channel like got shut down or something, but it's not closed off. The video isn't available, but other than that, it's fine. It's weird. And treat it like 9/11. Yes, that was very funny. We're going to treat it like 9/11 and use the footage as police evidence. Oh, I love that he's digging on them. Yes, not only did I do it, I did it for a $20 McDonald's gift card, and they asked me to do it to save their, quote, stupid sport. Oh, that was funny. So yeah, I'm curious if we're going to hear more about that tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, actually, I'm going to actually text someone to look into that. I apologize, but someone might want this for their show prep, and they might be doing that right now. So I'm going to text said person. I don't want to record audio. I want to record it. I think YouTube turned off Alex's stream today and took down the video very soon after. You may want to ask him about it and talk about it on your show tonight or possibly tomorrow. You're welcome. Au revoir. I'm such a good friend. Are you asking Nicholas Gurr? Corey is having a barbecue with Denny. What? Really? Right now? Is it live? Can we stalk him? I have other stuff to do, but maybe we want to. You know, maybe we want to stalk Corey going live at a barbecue. Anyways, so let's get into our next thing, which is the U.S. government agencies were hit in a global hacking spree. June 15th, the government has been hit in a global hacking campaign that exploited a vulnerability in widely used software, but does not expect it to have significant impact, the nation's cyber watchdog agency said on Thursday. Right? We were hit in a global hacking campaign that exploited a vulnerability in widely used software, but it's fine. It's not going to have a significant impact, just a financial one. R.I.P. Corey. What are you talking about? R.I.P. Corey? What? I was told since I don't support the trans nun pride night at Dodger Stadium, I'm worse than Hitler. Aw, I'm sorry. That's sad news. Corey's having a barbecue with Denny. He said he was going to live stream it. Well, maybe we'll check that out in a little while. I don't really want to do the U.S. government story, and we're halfway through the second hour. Oh, this is the second hour stuff. Duh. All right. Well, the U.S. government got hacked. They're apparently saying it wasn't a big deal. I'm sure they'd admit it if it was. Hey, guys, all of your security is desperately, desperately vulnerable. Your internet security. They hacked us really, really bad, and they have the codes to the nukes. So just thought you guys might like to know, we fucked up bad. I really don't trust when they tell us, hey, we got hacked very, very badly, but don't worry, it's not significant. They don't really get it. What do you mean it's not no significant damage? What was the damage? It wasn't significant, is what we're saying. Yeah, but what was the damage? The damage was insignificant. What precisely was the damage? It was insignificant, if I could be precise in terms of its significance. Alrighty, moving on. Anyways, back to this one that I wanted to cover. Democrats representatives Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of New York and Pramila Jayapal of Washington walked away from questioning on the transgender activist who went topless at the White House. Fox News. Oh, wait. Is this, do we have a, They usually bury the video at the bottom. I was wondering if we had a video. Do we have a video? Let's see if we skip this ad. I'll pull the audio down a little bit. Hey, it's an advertisement. Join the AI revolution? No, don't join the AI revolution. They want to kill us. Join the AI revolution? What are you, high? Honestly, if you are, share. Capitol Hill question of the day. Oh, this sounds dramatic. Thoughts on the trans activist going topless at the White House event? Okay, so we're going to hear from several people. Oh, Twisted Sister frontman Dee Snider slams gender surgery for minors, insists he's still LGBTQ ally. I will have to say I don't like the glasses you're wearing because it... Yeah. You know what? How about we don't make it about me?
Do you have 30 seconds off on camera about the transgender activists that were at the White House that went topless?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thoughts on the transgender activists going topless at the White House?
I've rarely seen any.
All right, that is a little sad. Okay, thoughts on the transgender topless activists going topless? Was that God? Was that God acting out, or was that your opportunity to go? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, we didn't hear that. What was your comment? Although she's got to be like, woo, dodge that bullet. So now, no matter what I said, they can't quote me because it can't be recorded. Nobody heard it. All right, I'm sorry. Take it away, Toots. I'm sure this guy won't talk, but why did you wait to question them while they were walking? I feel like this is a thing where you need to pencil in some question time. And I, quite frankly, would love to see some of the Democratic side of the aisle talk about this. But
becoming or inappropriate as what I saw over the weekend at the Pride Festival at the White House.
On television, us children are starting to see and hear more and more graphic queefing.
Thank you for the 10 bits, dear Butch.
Celebrating in a way that is just, it's not just disgusting, it forecasts and it teaches our kids something that's so antithetical to what they should see on TV or in the media. So I'm glad the White House denounced.
Way to really, really drag out your explanation. How hard is it to simply say, let's pull the camera back up. How hard is it to simply say, yeah, it was gross. She shouldn't have done that. Anyways.
And I'm glad that these people won't be invited back to the White House, but the big question is why they were ever invited to begin with. And, you know, you saw the
why they were invited to begin with. Because it's Pride Month, and don't act like your side doesn't pander to. You pander to.
The sheer disrespect of the United States flag in the background at the White House with the gay pride flag elevated.
Oh, bullshit. Go fuck yourself. The sheer disrespect of the flag being elevated, but the gay pride being elevated above it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can you seriously, Fox? I'm not in a mood for this today. I'm just not. This is why I download the fucking ad blocker. Jungle. But none of the ad blockers work, and now I have to watch this. And why would I download an ad blocker? I don't know, because you would fucking assault me with ads constantly. Goddamn assholes. Anyways, so thank you for fucking. You know what? We'll just go. We won't go to the video. We'll just close this. And if you take this from me, I'll just fucking skip it. Well, actually, no. We already saw the bit where they walked away from it. Of course they did. Of course they walked away from it. They can't call out the trans community for behaving like the trans community. Okay? No offense, but I don't ever see. Actually, I take that back. I do see what I would call, quote unquote, reasonable trans people. In the case of Caitlyn Jenner. So, but I don't think the trans community is super stoked on Caitlyn Jenner. So, I don't know. They don't have the balls to critique trans fita. You mean the trans mafia? Okay. And Michelle Obama. What about Michelle Obama? She has nothing to do with this. Why are we bringing Michelle Obama into this? Why would she be brought into an argument?
Well, Sparkle Farts, all things being equal, you are technically correct.
Thank you for the 100 bits. I'm not seeing it, Fanatical Bucks fan. Why are we adding born with so you have like proof of this? I'd certainly love to see that birth certificate or whatever your evidence is. Or is your evidence because it's your opinion, which you might be right. I have no idea. I'm not defending or dissuading your opinion here. I simply don't care. I don't know. But he has a point. You never see any shots with her naked, you know? Like, I feel like if Michelle Obama wanted to put this shit to bed and make all of us eat a big dick... that would be counterproductive. All right, thank you. Again, I don't do the laugh tracks anymore. It's not me. That is not me. All right, so moving on to our next story. Time is a moving. We got to get in it. And that's what she said. So here's it. The next one. A Taecheung man parks his vans on the house roof to avoid parking fines. I want this man given an award solely for... All right, we'll open this as a open image in new tab because this image is a little... Again, it's not me. She got some odd bulges, just saying. But I like that laugh track, brother. Me too. Yeah, that's why you guys have the laugh track now. I don't have it. You guys have it. That's the way it is. You can use it as much as you want. I think it's only for channel points. I might drop the price or something. We'll see. No, I don't want to drop the price because then it'll get used a lot. Thank you very much for the 250 channel points. Again, I want this dude given an award because I have to know, how did he park those vans there? All right? How? How did you park the vans there? I have no idea.
Fuck off.
But I'm saying if you're willing to go that far to avoid parking fines, just sell the vans, right? Ramps? I mean, how? How did he do it? We're at the street level on the left here, right? And this is the air shot on the right. Now, from above, it looks... From above, it looks very doable with these, but I don't see any track marks on the roof over here. Although there is what looks like a parking garage on the other side, so maybe he did. Maybe he ramped up and then... How'd you get this one, though? You have to know that's not leaving. That van is staying there. I can't wait to see this method employed in California when they are like, you know what? Fuck it. I got nowhere to park. Alrighty, so going back over here to the story. The owner of two vans parked on the roof of a Taecheung building has dismissed neighbors' concerns by assuring them the building is made of concrete and steel bars. Right? Don't worry, guys. The building can support it. I just parked my cars there. One of the van appears to fit nicely onto the multi-level roof space, while the other appears to be resting on the building's parapet and is partially over the edge. It's not going to affect the building. Don't make a fuss, the owner told the China Times on Friday. Look, it's fine. Don't fucking complain. After city officials and police asked him to take the vehicles down. Take them down? How can he take them down? The owner, who CNA reported is a contractor, repeatedly received fines for parking his vans on the street, so he decided to hire a crane to hoist them onto his roof. Oh, God. Local borough chief Lin Kuan Yin said that the vans had been there for 2 years. So wait a minute, you're complaining now after 2 years? Dude, you've had these vans for 2 years just sitting there? Sell the sons of bitches. What do you have them for? Despite not breaking any laws, the owner said he would comply with the request to take the vans down. When asked what will come next for the vehicles, the owner said they will be parked in the Toyoman Mountains sometime around October. Again, why are you just parking these somewhere? Can't we just get rid of them? $6/14/25. This is yesterday in Taiwan news. Rammstein's Till Linderman investigation launched, according to reports. Do we want to look into that? What would they be investigating him for? Yeah, China's construction standards are so strict. Yeah, guys, don't worry. It's a Chinese-built building. I'm sure we can just put vehicles on top of it. But my point is, it's been 2 years. If it hasn't crumpled yet, I mean, is it gonna? Is it really gonna? But if you haven't moved these things in 2 years, what do you need them for? What do you need the vans for? All right? It's really hard to lure children into there if you have to get them on top of the building first. Is he living out of them? I mean, I understand that, you know, like now you technically have your apartment went up by 2 bedrooms, provided you're not too picky about the furniture in said bedroom. It's got its own electricity, but you have to buy the gas, and you just, you know, you have to charge the battery. Just run it for a few hours. Oh, Lordy. There's one for you. All right, so Paula Poundstone is a performer, for those of us who remember her. She opens up about the highs and lows of her comedy career, and I, quite frankly, thought she was dead. I didn't know she wasn't dead. The legendary comedian talks about how she finds magic on stage with audience members and what keeps her performing after what it could have been a career-ending arrest. I didn't know you got arrested. What? Paula Poundstone may have essentially invented crowd work as the process of turning conversations with members of an audience into comedy is known today, but she still hates the term, if I'm walking down the street and I say hi to somebody, is that street work, she asks. In the episode The Last Laugh podcast, Poundstone opens up about her unlikely path to becoming a comedy icon in the 80s and 90s, and how it all nearly came crashing down after her arrest in 2001. She also reflects on her frosty relationship with Johnny Carson, reveals how her own early brush with cancel culture made her think about second chances and a lot more. About 5 years ago, Poundstone decided it was finally time to do what every other comedian was doing and start a podcast. She called it Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone, and she's still not sure how many people are actually tuning in. The podcasting world is very much like the economy as a whole. There's 1%, and then there's the rest of us who are wrestling with whether or not we should still be doing it, she tells me. I fall into the latter category. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna keep going. Alrighty, Poundstone still remembers a silence from the summary letter written by her kindergarten teacher when she was growing up. I don't care about your summary. What happened to the thing about you getting arrested? Again, I thought you were dead. I thought she was dead. Apparently nobody cared. Yeah, I heard a rumor years ago about Paula Poundstone that she was arrested for being a... Ooh. But that's what I heard. Okay, you have to be really aware to make yourself work. That sounds hard. No. What's the, I don't care about your thing. I'm sure I do want to touch on what obviously a moment when you're arrested for what was called child endangerment, not pedo stuff, child endangerment. Quitting your career for what was called child endangerment. Do you consider quitting comedy at that time? Was it hard to keep going after that? Was it hard to keep going? Yeah. And did I consider quitting? I guess so. I mean, I don't think I thought, well, I'll quit. I think I thought I might not be able to do it anymore. They might not let you do it anymore. Right, exactly. And I'm still not in charge of that. I'm not in charge of who comes out to see me. All I can do is get up every day and try to do better. It's not like I can reel back time. And clearly, if I could, I would. I would do things differently. This all happened so long ago before the current conversation about cancel culture. Blah, 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 blah. Certainly get a second chance. So we're not going to really discuss what the... We loosely touch on it, and then we walk away. All right. She was tall and manly looking and always wore suits with ties. To me, she kind of resembled B. Arthur. Can't even picture what she looks like, although I recognize the name. We had her picture up, I thought, a minute ago. If you want to see a moment of her, let's show the highlight career that they put in the article.
Sorry, I just noticed that your tie is kind of, part of your tie is like this and part of it's like that. Did you do that on purpose? Is it hot in here? Are you hot? Well, you could loosen your tie a little bit. Once you've already gone like that, you may as well loosen it, for Christ's sakes. I'm wearing my tie kind of loose tonight because I wanted that Darren Stevens I'm home money look. Do you live in a suburb of San Francisco?
Wow, she did not age well in this.
East Bay. You live in the East Bay? Where exactly? Where in the East Bay do you live?
In Berkeley.
In Berkeley? What do you do for a living?
I work in San Francisco in a law firm.
You work in San Francisco at a law firm? I'll handle this, ma'am.
This is so funny. She's repeating everything he says to answer her questions. And then she went, I can't believe I used to think you were so fucking funny. I am not enjoying this.
Have you had a bad lawyer experience?
You could say that.
You could say that? What do you mean you could say that? I did say that. Very well, I might add. What bad law experience did you have?
Somebody didn't take care of a personal injury.
Somebody didn't take care of a personal injury? What personal injury? Like you were at a grocery store and you slipped or something?
Actually, it was my mother.
It was your mother?
This is amazing.
Your mother hurt you? And then you sued her? I didn't even realize you could do that. That's incredible. Like an idiot, I'd just been going to a shrink. And then...
Deathblow going, yeah, I don't recall her being funny. And then going, apparently, I recalled correctly. Yeah, I'm sorry. I recalled her being funny. I was wrong. Here, in its day, it was great. It was great in its day. So yeah. But apparently she's doing it. I wonder how she's doing now. Maybe we should check up on her now. I don't know. We don't have any video now. Don't feel bad, Johnny. I also thought she was funny. Well, Sandy Squatch, you are a woman, so you are kind of obligated to. I mean, did you have... Well, you had her and Ellen DeGeneres. And then she turned out to be gay. Which, by the way, did Paula ever do that? Because I always wagered, you know? Last funny female comedian I recall hearing was Brett Butler. Well, we're going to do this. This video is saying, warning, way over exaggerated. It was out 2 days ago. It's done by Curious Reviewers. I believe this is a bit or a skit, but it's commenting on VR chat and what happens to people who fall into VR chat. And for those of you who don't know, there is a world called VR chat. And in VR chat, there are very few rules. Things can get kind of crazy. It's weird. I'm not even part of it. I don't have VR. I don't do VR. So this is the man starting out. I mean, man? Yeah, it's a man. Oh, we got a marker. We can draw with a marker. Cool. We're having fun moving our arms and playing with our fingers. And now this is after 8,000 hours. Holy Jesus. Oh! Where were you keeping those? This can't be good. Oh. Oh, that's not right. Oh. Apparently, VR chat is a very popular place for people who Wannabe furries. Wow. 2 carrots. 2 carrots. That was both of them. Someone pass the bleach, please. Yeah, I need it for my eyes. Sandy Squatch saying, yes, Paula is gay. All right, so we called that one right. I don't feel like I deserve an award for that. I feel like it was pretty honest, but we called that one right. I feel really bad about what just happened. So to help kind of level everything out, I would like to take you now to the first AI-generated Protestant church performance in Germany. Because we all need Jesus. Because at this point, we've talked about Ellen, Paula Poundstone. We just saw somebody who went into a chat world and became a very, very weird furry. Believers packed into a church in Germany in Bavaria region for a church service almost entirely generated by artificial intelligence. Isn't that kind of proving God doesn't exist? You're using a golden calf to give a sermon because you are the God of AI, right? God didn't make it. He made you. You made AI. I mean, he kind of stepfathered it, but I feel like using AI to do a sermon is kind of spitting in God's face. The experimental Lutheran Protestant church service was one of hundreds of events at the Convention of Protestants. I love that people are taking pictures like, I want to remember this moment in time when we had the AI teach us about the Lord. You know, the soulless machine made by man taught us about the Lord because, you know, then they could keep more of the money. Toastmaster, they took our jobs. I might have to get that sound drop now for everything that AI is doing. Oh, my ass is stiff. I've been sitting in this chair too much. My ass is fucking stiff. Oh, my tailbones are hurting. My po-po tailbone. We have a hour and a half left in the show, so thank you for being part of the program. And, you know, if you feel like supporting the show, we've linked the pay things in the channel. We'll throw those in later and check on those. And we'll pump our Hemponics sponsorship in a little bit. But, yes, the theologian Jonas Simmerlin used ChatGPT as a way to generate a church service without human involvement. You know, something God really wants. A church service without human involvement. I'll say this. I won't believe that the church AI is a real pastor until it molests a small boy.
In dem Fall sind es echte SchauspielerInnen und man muss natürlich auch immer. Ich habe der künstliche
I told the artificial intelligence, we are the church Congress, you are a preacher. And the motto is now is the time. What would a church service look like?
Und das Motto ist, jetzt ist die Zeit. Wie würde ein Gottesdienst ausschauen?
In other words, you wanted to, like, outsource your work. I feel like you should be punished for this, man. Didn't you have a service to give? And so you just made the machine do it? Talk about the dog ate my homework. So what? So if the AI gets a little crazy, then what? Satan infected him with a virus? Who exactly is asking for this? Death blow? Nobody, except the pastors who don't want to do the actual work of, you know, leading the congregation. They want to leave more time for, you know, molesting the congregation. The service drew such immense interest, you idiot. Johnny's a fucktard. All right, the service drew such immense interest that people waited to enter in a long queue outside. I mean, they're religious people, so I guess they're easily amused. Holy, could God save you from a buffet line? good Lord, man. I mean, you're going to church, you're looking for signs, but when you can't see your dick in the morning, you're not pulling anything out of that? Not putting 2 + 2 = an extra day on the Stairmaster? Something? Holy Jesus, Blue. I was pleasantly surprised at how well it worked, but one thing that I definitely missed, of course, was simple emotionality. Well, I missed simple emotionality. It was kind of annoying because, I can't bang the chick on the screen right now. She's saying, "Oh, God," and I'm like, "Yes," but I want you to be like, "Oh, God." Ah, there we go. A nice blonde-haired, blue-eye. Oh, wait, the hair dye is fake and the eyes are contacts. Even the AI can't be a true Aryan. What's the point if we can't keep the bloodlines pure? The Protestant convention takes place every summer and draws hundreds of thousands. Yes, great. Great. I'm sure God collects all of that money. Don't look at it, Marion. Keep your eyes closed. Those are church clothes. BRB, I'm unplugging my mother's oxygen machine for lying to me. Everyone wears a suit to church. Yeah, dude, is that a church congregation or a Walmart shoppers group? I mean, it kind of looked about the same. I still really love that drop. Alrighty, so, why do you say 8? Is that true? That can't be true. Oh, no, it says 8 for that. I was like, that's a weird thing to have on here. Alrighty, well, thank you for watching the show on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're enjoying it. Remember, we do have the Rumble chat up for anyone who wants to use that. What people wear to church these days just boggles my mind. People going to church these days boggles my mind. Being religious is totally fine, but the idea of going to church to me seems weird. Just people at church have been a little, Anyways, so that is all of our... Did we do this one already? Oops. Sorry about that. Yep. We did this one already. That was the furry. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and close this off. Okay, moving on. We have a couple of stories for our hour 3, and we just started hour 3. Hey, we're bringing it in on time. Cool. Alrighty, so we have I'm going to drop the audio for just a minute here. How else are you going to give 10% if you don't go to church? Death blow, PayPal on. Exactly, The Church of Johnny is always open. We're not going to give you, spiritual salvation, but we will laugh at your pain. And we take donations all the time through Venmo, PayPal, and Streamlabs. At those links right there. Feel free to support the show. Remember, your support is how this congregation continues to gather. And those links are up in the chat. Let me just open the apps on the phone here so we can quick check them while we go. And this is horribly unprofessional. I should do this before the show every time, and I never do. Kind of like how someone never pairs their phone to the board every time. And they always have to do it live because they're a dumbass. And so am I. All right. There we go. We are back on track with everything. So remember, those are options available too. Johnny, what time is Oz coming on? On here or on the Steel Toe show? Is Oz coming on the Steel Toe show? I don't get consulted with here. I've never asked Oz to be on this show, but yeah, what Oz coming in? What did I miss? Yeah, no. Apparently, Rusty Grammar wants to know when Oz is coming on this program. I don't know that he would. He'd have to come into my home. Oz and Corey aren't interested at the moment, says Sandy Squatch. Oz is very interested. Oz wants to come back and do the show. It's a matter of issues that he has to deal with, and he wants to take time to make sure they're handled properly before he returns. But this isn't Steel Toe. Yeah, this might not have the same issues. Being on this show might not have the same issues as going out to be on Steel Toe. But yeah, I haven't asked him to do the show. I mean, exactly like I said at the moment. Yeah. Composite toe. I don't know. Oz can't zoom in. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, Oz can't zoom in from home. I don't know. Does he have a setup for that? He used to do remote on the radio, but I don't know. I don't know. These aren't questions for me. All right, we're going to drop the audio and pull up my pants. Pull up the stories for the third hour. We're going to talk about the mayor of San Francisco, who is fighting leftist drug policies. Good luck with that. And then we have a video of a police officer pulling over another police officer. Kevin Spacey is claiming that he's on the come up. Things are about to change direction for old Spacey. All right, there we go. We've got a person suing. We got a Georgia man suing Facebook over banning his account, and we're going to kind of catch up on that. A dude who definitely looks fucked up. We're going to watch a video of a weird-looking guy. We've got a story of a loose emu and a drug ring out of New Zealand using Canadian maple syrup and canola oil. Well, it's actually, is it out of Canada? Is bound for down under. No, it's out of New Zealand, bound for Australia. Okay. There we go. So, and the audio's back up. Everything's silent. We did it right. Dear Butch saying, bring back Oz. Yeah, I'm sure you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like to get another crack at Oz, wouldn't you, Dear Butch? Don't think I don't see what you do. Don't think I don't see you smelling around the corner hearing that old Oz is going to be back at the bar and hanging out with us on the anniversary show on August 12th. If you have the link to the Eventbrite, feel free to put it in the chat. But yeah, don't think I'm not going to be there watching you, buddy. I'm on you this time. You know, you do questionable things to my friend Oz once. Shame on you. You do it twice. Shame on me. And I hate shame. So guess who's going to be watching? All right. I'll invite him over again. Yeah, I bet you will. And I'm going to be like, Oz, remember the last time. Remember the last time. I'll say this, I'm not picking up his suppository pain medication this time. All right? Not this time. Last time I felt bad. This time I won't. Be like, hey, at a certain point, you asked for it. You asked for it. This is a stupid bullshit rumor that I am going to continue to push till the day I die. Anyways, let's get back to the San Francisco mayor thing. Alrighty. So the San Francisco mayor is having a heated exchange with a self-described democratic socialist over the city's new police crackdown on the open-air drug markets. So to catch you up on the exciting part of that story, the drug markets in San Francisco are so like blatant and pervasive that it's just giant areas, just like a freaking lawless free-for-all where you can go walking around looking for drugs and stuff. And apparently people have been getting fed up with this shit, and they've been complaining. What did you do to Oz? How much do you charge? Oh, boo. Don't tell them where to buy the video, all right? It won't help them or you. All right, so we're going to go to this video again. The mayor is trying to clamp down on the open-air drug markets, trying to end the open-air drug markets. And we have, again, a self-described democratic socialist who's going to explain why that is bad.
Our police and sheriff have worked in coordination to make arrests for those who are posing a danger to themselves or others and who are disrupting our neighborhoods. As of yesterday, 38 people have been arrested or cited under this effort. Some say what we are doing is very controversial, but if it was happening in front of your home, would you feel like it's controversial?
Actually, no. We have plenty of stories that I have done where plenty of people, oops, wrong screen, where plenty of people who approve of policies or disapprove of policies like the one you're doing don't like it when that stuff happens in front of their home. A lot of people who are like, hey, they're just urban campers and we need to understand, are like, yeah, but I don't understand why it has to happen in front of my house. As long as it's in front of the businesses, I don't care about. Like, I don't go downtown. So, again, this mayor, and bravo to you for trying, honey, but she's actually catching. This is the fucked up thing of where we are in society. You're catching backlash for cleaning up your town. You are a female person of color being a mayor, and you're cleaning up your town, and instead of being like, hey, extolled for all the right reasons, here's our virtue signal, whatever, you go, hey, but you're really being mean to all these junkies that are just trying to sell their harmless, lethal fentanyl-laced drugs. You're kind of a cunt.
If your kids had to walk through this, if your family members had to deal with this every single day, if it was happening outside of your business, would you feel that it's controversial?
No, again, but the problem you have is that these people don't consider it a problem if it doesn't happen right in front of them. Because there's an extreme disparity between the wealthy and the non-wealthy in San Francisco, partially because shit be so expensive over there.
It would feel necessary and urgent, and it is.
To be clear, the city's overdose prevention plan, as I mentioned, written by DPH and endorsed by you, specifically noted that, quote, Black, brown, and indigenous communities nationwide have long been impacted by and continue to be impacted by the racism and criminalization that have been the hallmark of federal U.S. drug policy for the past several decades.
Yeah. And if we were saying that only the black people are being persecuted in this open-air drug market, we might have a point or a problem. So are you saying we can't arrest these people because it looks bad because they might not fit racial quotients? We don't have enough diversity in the drug dealers? I'm curious, what is the actual problem here? So you're saying because cops have used drug policies to be racist before, that we can't arrest and persecute people running, again, an open-air drug market. And for any of you that don't understand what an open-air drug market is, it's literally like a open-air swap meet, just walking down like you're at a fucking farmer's market. I'd love to see some footage. Maybe we got some footage in this. Take it away, Toots.
Will you follow your own Department of Public Health's advice and end punitive policies specifically arresting and incarcerating drug users?
Fuck that. If drug users are doing things that are, I don't know, harmful to the public, arrest them. Put them in jail.
Increase fatal overdoses, or will you ramp up these strategies, ignoring the advice of public health experts and causing even more overdose deaths?
Mayor Breed.
Here we go, another white man who's talking about black and brown people as if you're the savior of those people, and you...
I'm sorry. We're going to go back. I didn't say it yet. I was saving it. Whitey just mansplained to a black lady what black people need to do. Oh, fucking. Toastmaster saying, don't listen to the bad noise and continue to do the right thing. Doesn't the flag behind her look... Oh, shit, Jesus. Yeah, you're right. Holy... Somebody unfold that flag.
You speak for them. I have a sister.
That does look like... I don't want to tinfoil hat this, but... Well, first we will go for the junkies. There's a fat thumb hitting 3 buttons when I meant for 2. Okay, so we're going to go like this.
That I lost to a drug overdose in the city.
Overdoses.
All right.
Or will you ramp up these strategies?
Okay, so again, talking very big, very bold, self-described democratic socialist. And I love that you at no point realize in your democratic socialism how it looks for you on this issue. Again, you have the floor to let her kick your teeth in. I have to go one more time. One more time. I fucking love this woman. Is she single? I fucking love this woman.
Ignoring the advice of public health experts and causing even more overdose deaths.
Mayor Breed.
Here we go. Another white man who's talking about black and brown people as if you're the savior of those people and you speak for them. I have a sister that I lost to a drug overdose in the city. I have friends and family members who have been lost in the Tenderloin with no aggressive action, no changes to policies. Have you ever spent time talking to any of those same black and brown people who are addicted to drugs on our streets in San Francisco to understand their challenges and what they need and what we need to do as a city to turn their lives around? That is the focus of what I plan to do, regardless of what you read or what you see in a particular report, which is an overall view of what's happening. The fact is, it's not just services. It's also force. I'm going to continue to...
I'm seriously in love with this woman at the moment. I have a chubby. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. Angry Saxon, is that an SS flag? That I would like to point out that is not why I'm in love with this woman. Although it does look like it might be. People keep saying it looks like an SS flag. God damn it, I don't care about fucking Twisted Sister. All right? Who cares if he's a friend to the LGBTQ community or not? The bigger question is, why do we care? Dee Snider is not relevant.
Over the last...
I was in the middle of enjoying this. I was edging, and you're ruining my experience. All right, so he did that. He did that. She goes there, and it's all her for the end. All right, so then we'll just go back to you. Take it away, Toots. London Breed.
Savior of those people and you speak for them. I have a sister that I lost to a drug overdose in the city. I have friends and family members who have been lost in the Tenderloin with no aggressive action, no changes to policies. Have you ever spent time talking to any of those same black and brown people?
So what you're saying is you've lost a lot of family members. You need somebody to console you. You could really use a good shoulder to cry on. Hey, how you doing?
Who are addicted to drugs on our streets in San Francisco to understand their challenges and what they need and what we need to do as a city to turn their lives around.
Tenderloin. We making steak? No, I think Tenderloin is the district. But shame. I guess maybe they should have thought before doing drugs. But what do I know? Right? You know, if there's one thing I don't understand.
That is the focus of what I plan to do, regardless of
one thing I don't
what
understand.
you read or what you see in a particular
Drug
report,
addicts,
which is
right?
a overall view
Who'd
of
have an
what's
addiction?
happening. The fact is, it's not just services. It's also force. I'm going to continue to make sure that we are providing treatment, providing compassionate care, but at the end of the day, when we need to make arrests because someone's breaking the law and need to be held accountable and can potentially be forced into treatment or services, I'm going to do so.
All right, so I'm going to check on the likelihood of that being my future wife. Hold on a minute. I'm just doing a little dating research. London. A weird name, but whatever. London Breed, mayor of San Francisco, age 48. All right. Previous offices, acting as mayor of San Francisco. Breed. Born. Office. Nationality. Don't tell me you swing for the other team. That'll suck. 45th current mayor. Education. I don't know. It's. I don't see a list of a significant other. I think we got a chance. I think we have a chance. Hold on. Let's go images. We gotta. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know. I might have spoken too soon. I might be recanting my opinion. Still a fan of the lady, but maybe not quite as devout. You know what? That one's not bad. Yeah, all right. You know what? I'm on the fence. If she's mayor of San Francisco, I give you about a 3% chance. What, did she straight? Because you might be right. I don't know. Whatever. Who knows? I have things to do before that'll happen. Hey, it's 4:21. I missed it by a minute. All right, so we've got this next video for you. This is a short, and well, it's just funny. So let's just hit the reload button and laugh.
Pull over. You going to pull over?
Please say a command.
Pull over.
What? I am going into work, my man. Why are you trying to pull me over as I'm going into work?
Because you're going 80 and a 45.
I am going into work.
Okay.
I'm going into work. You're going 80 and a 45. Yeah, I'm going into work. So apparently the speed limit doesn't matter for you if you're going into work and you're running late because you decided to spank one or toss one last one into your boyfriend. Oh, is that how it works? You can double the speed limit as long as you're going to work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just going to work. I got to know how this turns out.
Okay, where are you going to work?
What does it look like I'm dressed
Oh,
for?
and this is Orlando, Florida.
What does it look like I am dressed for?
My name is Deputy Hilton, and I see your driver's license.
No.
Okay.
No.
3113, copy at 1050. 10-4, I got a city, Orlando PD taking off from a traffic stop. Pull over.
I gotta know now. I gotta know how did that. I gotta Google that now. Orlando traffic stop. Orlando City cop. Orlando City cop pulled over. Okay. So Orlando police driver pulls off after being pulled over. This is from Tampa Bay 10 a day ago. Oh boy, we got the whole video. All right, folks. We're going to go into this in just a second, but I want all of you to buckle up and get your popcorn ready because I saw a split second of this and I already went, yep, this is going to be entertaining. So this video is 3 minutes long, so I'm guessing that it doesn't just end like we saw in the short there. The short was nowhere near good enough. I take you now to the live action. There we go. The audio's up, but there's no audio on this. What? There's no audio? All right, so we're speeding off in pursuit of the police officer. I'm imagining that there's sirens and is going off. I've got no audio whatsoever. A little disappointed because I have my audio up. So it's not a me thing. All right. Oh, there we go. Audio came in now. It's only in one channel?
Over 100 miles an hour trying to catch up with this butthead.
Over 100 miles an hour trying to catch up to him.
He's the guy that Copy down that bumper.
This one or this one?
Yeah, 11070.
Oh, wow. Okay, I love that. What did I just do? Oh, I clicked the wrong button. He's been fighting it this whole time. He followed him for a while, just flashing him, blowing the lights, flashing him, blowing the lights. Damn, that siren made me a little paranoid, all checking my mirrors and whatnot. Don't worry, Rusty Grammar, it's only right now. If he's not in a neighborhood car or a school zone, the cop is an asshole. He's in a police cruiser. He's doing like 80. The Orlando cop was bone cold. Oh, no! Yeah, so, I mean, in the cop's defense, how often do police officers get pulled over in a cruiser? But still, I mean, no sirens, no emergency. You're on your way to work, so you're speeding.
You going to pull over?
Please say a command.
Pull over.
All right, so was this the dash cam?
Say a device name like phone or USB. Main menu. Say a command.
Oh, we can't hear it. Why are you trying to pull me over, my man? I'm going into work. Because you're going 80 and a 45.
You can say a device name like audio, CD, or radio. Phone is always active, so you...
Your car really needs you to pair your phone, okay? Pair your phone.
can say things like, call John Smith. Main menu. Say a command. Asking, what can I say, will always...
Is this the new AI? Apparently she's allowed to speed if we're on our way to work. Apparently we're allowed to speed if we're on our way to work. I know, right? The car has attachment issues. Oh yeah, the car is super clingy. So what would he have done if the guy had his lights on? If the guy had his lights on and he was blowing through, he would assume that the police officer is probably involved in something, and he would ask dispatch what's going down because he just saw a cruiser flying by with its lights on. It, I imagine, wouldn't make it okay for him to be speeding, but I probably be a better cover.
Bring up a list of active commands. For sync support, call 1-877-945-3648 or
all right, so there he goes.
at www.syncmyride.com.
All right, so now we're going to the body cam. So wait a minute. Go back a second. You've been sitting here this whole fucking time while that thing is losing its goddamn mind. You didn't do a thing. I didn't hear you open your door. I didn't hear you go anywhere. You just sat there listening to the computer.
3113 to 313.
All right, so this is the...
I am going... Copy at 1050. 10-4, I got a city Orlando PD taking off from a traffic stop. It's going to be X-ray Foxtrot 6207, XF 6207. He refused to stop.
www.syncmyride.com.
The AI has not given up. Sync my ride. Oh. An Orlando police officer was dismissed after dash camera and body camera video showed him being pulled over for speeding in Seminole County and leaving a traffic stop, according to Orlando CBS affiliate. Okay. So he was dismissed. Say goodbye to your job because you couldn't frickin'... Wow. I imagine it wasn't super important for him to get to work that day if this issue got him in that much trouble. Pretty sure wasn't okay. Probably gets to work. Fucking sheriff was pulling me over and shit, man. Like, do you understand I'm a cop? I don't have to follow the laws or the rules. What's that, Trevor? Nothing, boss. Just another dude being a dick wagger because I'm a police officer and he's a sheriff's deputy. You know what it is? Oh, we just got reports that you drove away from a traffic stop. Yeah, I was just talking about that. Yeah, that's that fucking dickbag fucking try-hard sheriff. Can you believe he pulled me over? We had reports, according to the dash cam video. He says he has video and evidence that you were doing. If you're not on duty, you are a civilian. I feel like even if you are on duty, you don't get to what?
I gotta have more cowbell.
Thank you, Chris Jericho 52, for following the channel. I feel like even if you are on duty, you don't get to just speed because you want to. Like, I'd be like, I'm on duty, but I want to get over here and get a burger. So I'm going to, do double the speed limit. Because, my rib is back. All right. Anyways, so there's that. We have a couple of stories to get to. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:30. All right. So we got plenty of time for all of that. And that video is going to be weird. All righty. So, oh, yep, the drug syndicate one is definitely one we want to talk about. So we'll get to this one quick. Former House of Cards star Kevin Spacey claims that the media turned me into a monster and says that when he beats this latest assault charge that there are plenty of roles for him. House of Cards actor Kevin Spacey spoke out against the media in a new interview, blaming the press for, quote, turning me into a monster after he had been charged with multiple instances of sexual assault in recent years. Spacey also claimed that he has acting gigs lined up for him once he is cleared of sexual assault charges in an upcoming trial in London. While he claimed that the media has it out for him, the disgraced Hollywood star stated, "The people support him." Do they? Is anyone supporting Kevin Spacey? I mean, 4 more charges in London. The actor got candid with the German outlet. Oh, so I don't have anything on this, admitting he knows it's hard for fans to support him amidst the allegations. Still, he claims he's hopeful his career will pick back up once the last charges are dropped. I mean, I don't know. All right, is this a video of you entering court? Let's, while it loads.
Protecting your business.
Oh, while it loads an ad. Because it's a cunt. Yep, goodbye. One of the men behind the sexual assault accusations against Kevin Spacey has dropped his lawsuit. All right, so this is boring. Yep, one of the guys dropped the lawsuit. The other guy, someone else died, I think, in one of them. So, yeah, I can't imagine why anyone would be curious about Kevin Spacey or question Kevin Spacey. Oh, here we go. Really easy to find it, apparently. Again, remember, the people support him. And this is a message he's known for a while. Which, again, 4 years ago, he put this out there to explain to us that we support him.
I know what you want. Oh, sure, they may have tried to separate us, but what we have is too strong, it's too powerful. I mean, after all, we shared everything, you and I. I told you my deepest, darkest secrets. I showed you exactly what people are capable of. I shot.
This is not a way to apologize for sexual assault allegations. I'm just saying. You do realize, sir, the character you're accused of playing, or the character you're pretending to be in this apology, has rampant affairs, I guess with his wife's knowledge, I guess, but has rampant sexual relations with various men and women outside of his relationship. Murders two people in the aims of personal career success, pushes himself to become the president in a way that is despicable, and by the way, doesn't make the current political situation look bad at all. So, yeah. Back to that apology.
Shocked you with my honesty, but mostly I challenged you and made you think.
Yeah, made me think, why aren't you in jail? Again, I'm talking to the character Frank Underwood that's speaking right now. Why aren't you in jail? You murdered two people, Frank Underwood. In the show House of Cards, you murdered two people. I mean, this is not the guy to be like, hey, look, I know they're saying some heinous shit about me, but you knew who I was. You watched me push a girl in front of a subway train. You watched me take a reformed alcoholic and get him shit-faced drunk, and then position it to look like suicide when he died. Now, I know what you're saying. Frank, how could you have molested several actors while you were doing other movies? Well, let me tell you right now, you knew who I was from the beginning, and you smiled as I walked by, as I murdered those people that were in the way of my political career, and now you're surprised that an actor that could play a character of such depravity could even once maybe fondle someone because he was a little drunk and gay.
You trusted me.
See that? Yeah, that's the problem. They trusted you, and you touched their balls. You touched their balls. Again, I feel like this apology should have to be aired in court as his defense, or at least before he's allowed to make his defense. We have to, because nobody asked you to do this, buddy. Nobody asked you to make this. Nobody. You did, and you put it out there for the world. It's still out there. You shared this.
Even though you knew you shouldn't.
There's the kind of endorsement you want to give yourself as a actor playing a character speaking on your behalf. And you trusted me, even though you knew you shouldn't. Wait a minute. Whoa. No, seriously. I want them to be like, Mr. Spacey, what do you have to say on these allegations?
Me.
Oh, wait.
And you trusted me, even though you knew you shouldn't.
Yeah, I just feel like that should be what is said. Didn't he play a pedo in American Beauty? Kind of, yeah. It was less of a pedo situation and more of a Lolita complex thing, where he's not Lolita, but I don't know what the reverse of the Lolita thing is. But anyways, it was one particular lady that he became fascinated and fixated with in a romantic sense, but it was never something that he was trying to indulge and like actually pursue. He changed things about his life for a variety of reasons. She then kind of offered herself, and he was kind of like, yeah, I'll go for it. And then when he realized that she wasn't a whore and that being a hoe bag was all an act, he kind of went, oh, well, I'm not going to be your first. That's weird. So I wouldn't quite call it a pedo situation. I mean, yeah, it was definitely creepy. It was definitely creepy. She wasn't of age, but I wouldn't quite call it a pedo situation because he wasn't attracted to her for being young. He just saw her as a young, beautiful person, and she was so flippant about being, open sexually and stuff. Like, he saw her as a more mature person than she was, and when he realized that it was a front, he became disinterested, which is why I would say it's not a pedo thing. Once he realized, oh, no, this is an innocent young girl, he was all right, let's cover you up and get you home. Like, he became much more parental at the very last part of the movie because he realized what was going on. I mean, he still got shot in the face, didn't he? Didn't he get murdered at the end of that movie? Because the dad of the son who was selling him weed. It was a fucked up movie. It's been a while. Hey, what's up, bro? You react to a quick video that's a minute long. Chris Jericho, let's see. It's your first time in the chat, so no. No, I won't react to a quick video that's a minute long. If you've been like subscribed and donating to the show for a while and I like have a sense of trust with you, maybe. If you want to message it to me, I'll check it out after the show. If it's worth putting on the show, it can be on the show tomorrow. But that's where I end up with that. And thank you very much, Lab Glass, for the 50 bits for supporting the program. I'm going to have to bail out of this soon. But again, you are being super creepy, dude.
So we're not done, no matter what anyone says. And besides...
Again, the wrong person to advocate your innocence in a sexual assault case is Frank Underwood, okay? Just in any regard. Frank Underwood, the wrong guy to have doing it. You playing Frank Underwood to defend yourself in sexual assault allegations, very not good.
I know what you...
Please, show me your dick!
Thank you, Lab Glass. All right, we'll go ahead and add this.
Everything, and I've just been waiting with bated breath to hear.
All right, we've got enough of that now. I think we're good. And yeah, he liked girls in that. He liked a little girl in that. He liked one particular one, and when she presented herself as a when she admitted that she was a virgin and this was all new to her, and when he pretty much realized the mature, like anything goes attitude she had that was part of the attraction was a front, he was like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. And he kind of woke up about it. So like I said, that's where I differentiate. It wasn't like a situation like it was with Chris D'Elia's character where he's like, yeah, I know you're underage and I'm going to give you some drugs to dope you out. Like that guy, that character was definitely... Now, if Kevin Spacey had played that... Anyways. All right, so let me be frank. No, they won't let you be frank. They killed your character in the show specifically so you could no longer be frank. That's the idea. Anyways, we've got 45 minutes left in the show. I don't want to keep sitting on Kevin Spacey. Could have worded that better, though. Is this really the time to start trilling through the living room? If you are about to start humping that stuffed dog again, I swear to Christ, if you leave it in the middle of the floor. God damn it, cat. Anyways. Thankfully, we put that down. I didn't want to sneeze into the microphone. Okay, so Kevin Spacey is done. Georgia man sues Facebook over banning his account and wins. 15 minutes till overtime. We still got those to go through. I'm going to move past that, and I'm going to go to this one. So this video that we have here is just creepy. I thought it was fake when I first saw this. It's only 2 minutes long. I thought it was fake when I first saw this because there's a certain point where you're like, nobody can have a body shaped like that. Now, you might think I'm talking solely about the musculature, which no, I'm not, because again, I've seen very skinny men be very ripped, so that part's not weird. See if you can figure out what the part that really took me by surprise, going, holy crap, that can't be real. Let's check the party thing on the sticker party. Yeah, 400 bits away. We're bit away. We're not pushing it. Here we go. Boop. All right. So when I saw this dude flex, and I have no idea what this means on the center of the screen. Let me be clear. I have no idea what language that is. I thought this has to be a camera filter or a mask or a CGI thing. This can't be a real person's face. This cannot be a real man's face. Sweet Jesus. How the... Dude, I don't care how ripped you are not fixing that face. Turkish, says Ignatz. Ignatz, maybe. Oh, and by the way, Ignatz, I might get a hold of you later on Diablo. I'm having trouble with a dungeon. I'm stuck on a dungeon. I'm level 50, and I'm trying to beat this thing to go to tier 3, and it's just being a bitch. Goddamn curators up my ass with a fucking broom. Anyways, I digress. That can't be a real face. That cannot be a real face. I mean, dude. You could donate your nose to people who need, like, you know, rhinoplasty surgery. You could have them reduce that to get... I mean, if we brought your nose in a little bit, it might be a little more easier to tolerate. But again, just... Holy Jesus. Dude, it's not your arms, okay? I don't care how ripped you are. It's your face. Stop flaunting your muscles. It's the face. Your face looks like... Your head and face are entirely too large for your body. Hit me up when you want to run in Diablo, says Ignatz. He thinks he's all that. Dude, I don't care if you think you're all that. You're allowed to think you're all that. You've got giant F-off cauliflower-looking ears. You've got a nose that looks like it's been... Is he a professional fighter? If you're a professional fighter, that's the only way any of this makes sense. Because your nose looks perpetually swollen, you have an ear that's totally effed up, and you're definitely missing a tooth. Oh, I take it back. His ears are not effed up. They are just big and off and sloped out. They do not look cauliflowered at all. And his nose also doesn't look swollen. It's just goddamn ginormous. And actually, at this angle, you are remotely okay looking. But then there's that giant thing on your forehead. What the is that? What the hell is that? I'm stuck at level 16, says Chevrolet JB. I am sorry you're stuck at level 16? How are you stuck at level 16? Everything you do should continually level you up, and the areas and the zones adjust to the level you're at. You should be fine. I'm planning to start making a series of videos for Diablo in my free time stuff. So, anyways, it's why you shouldn't marry cousins. I mean, I would say the Jaws Habsburgian, but it's not. All right, I don't even think this isn't why you should marry cousins. I feel like this is what happens. He has a mouse face, okay? He has an effing mouse face. He looks like that Weasley mouse in Mickey Mouse, and he's got again the bump on the forehead. Oh, and by the way, we're 20 seconds in. I wonder how great the rest of the video is. We've officially reached the ending point of my test run where I went, nope, this is going in the show. Is this just your pent-up rage from not being able to find a decent dentist? Chevrolet JB saying cannot kill the old lady by the lake. Maybe you need to level up a little more. Do some of the other quests. Just kind of move on to average Turk, says Cronin. Okay. Well, thank you. First time in the chat. Anyways, Chevy JB, maybe we can help you out. I mean, I could always join you and just like level 50. So that I don't know how that works. I've never joined up with a significantly lower level player. I have no idea how that works. But maybe. Actually, next is it next Sunday? I think it's next Sunday. We're thinking of doing the smoke. Maybe we'll do the smoking stream with Diablo. I don't know. Is that a mega hat in the window? What? You know what? You got a point. That could be a mega hat. I'm looking at it on my screen. Let me say, it's convincing. Oh, imagine that getting in there, ladies. You can grind your clit on his nose to get off. It's almost as big as a dick. Most people have heads of deer on their walls. This guy has a actual human head. Look, all I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure before he died in Mordor, Smeagol tapped something. So what, you're cooking? Okay. Who's filming all of this? Again, you look, really kind of, well, actually, there you got, again, remarkably ripped, but the face is, again, creepy. And you're so emaciated. Were you, like, super fat at one time? I feel like all of you shrunk. I feel like your head got transplanted. You need, like, I don't know. It's like this body is, like, you from, like, when you were a kid, and this is you as an adult. I feel like the body is just not quite there yet. You have to grow a little bit more. Rusty Grammar saying, I'm at level 62, bro. Well, that's because Rusty Grammar fucks. Am I the only one who, like, beat the story at, like, level, I think I was in my, is like 48 or something, 45, 48. I beat the main story. Then I still have a lot of content left and stuff, but I was hoping I could restart and redo the main story just for fun, and I can't, which sucks. And I love the video sequences, and I can't replay them, which sucks. So I love the game. I think the reviews are great. The one saying that the game's very good. I get the criticism of the marketplace, but whatever. We're not going to talk about that right now. We're not doing Diablo right now. God damn it. We should do a Diablo game stream. We should. Alrighty. Let's go back to this. I'd love the cardboard to catch fire. Oh, fuck yes. He is flexing his pipes with a cigarette. That's right, bitches. I got the iron and the nicotine. That's like me sitting here going, yo, guys, I'm just Johnny saying fitness for days. Am I right? Fitness for days, you know? Fitness for days. All right, Cronin saying, leave the man alone, comma, he has a genetic disorder called microphaly. Is that are you telling me a true thing? Is that a true thing? I didn't make him share this weird 2-minute video, so I mean, leave the man alone. I'm not harassing him. Did he film this? He filmed this in front of somebody and they uploaded it. So he definitely knew he was filmed. I mean, pretty sure that was a thing. And the whole video is called Natty or Enhanced. So this is 7 hours ago. It has 308 views. And I don't think he's enhanced. I think that's all natural. But again, I was simply making fun of the weird situation there. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that's a condition. That is a condition. I'm sure he has a sense of humor about it then. And if not, fuck him. Microphally. I want to see if that's an actual thing now. Let's do a little bit of research and find out just exact microcephaly. Micro. And then it was what? Microcephaly or whatever? Microcephaly. Yeah. Cephaly. Oh no, that looks like that might actually be a thing. Microcephaly definition. Microcephaly is a condition where a baby's head is much smaller than expected during pregnancy. A baby's head grows because that baby's brain grows. Microcephaly can occur because a baby's brain has not developed properly during pregnancy or has stopped growing after birth, which results in a smaller head size. That is the complete opposite of what he has. The guy's body is completely too small for his giant head. I'm sorry. Microcephaly. Can a baby with microcephaly be normal? Many babies with microcephaly may demonstrate no other symptoms at birth, but go on to develop epilepsy, cerebral palsy, learning disabilities, hearing loss, and vision problems. In some cases, children with microcephaly, I don't know, develop entirely normally. That is, again, I'm not saying he doesn't have some sort of condition that made his head giant and his body tiny, but that is the complete opposite of what he has. Oh. That is definitely not microcephaly. Here, let's go over again for those of you that are wondering. I looked it up. Boop boop boop. Microcephaly. The baby's head is much smaller than expected, and he looks like he has no brain damage. He just has, like I said, an unfortunately weird-shaped head and the confidence to put that video online. And people ask if, like I said, natural or enhanced, and I'm asking which one. The muscles look natural. The head looks, transplanted. Again, giant head. If we just made him a little bigger, it would fit. Anyways. So, going back, I'm glad he doesn't have that condition. I mean, I'm sure he has something, but we'll go ahead and ditch on that. We've got a half hour left and 2 other things to do. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, for the 250 bits. Alrighty, June 15th, sheriff's deputies in Texas County are on the hunt for an emu spotted running loose in the area. The Rains County Sheriff said the emu has been seen running around the county road 3425 area. So let me get this straight. An emu, a giant 2-legged bird, is running around loose in Texas. Did anyone call in a loose roadrunner? I feel like I gotta be like, dude, Wile E. Coyote, deadly. What's deadly, Deathblow? The emu? Is the emu deadly? Are emus deadly? Let's go for emu pictures. Emu. Emu. No, the emu, the animal. Yes, the emu. Emus. Oh, birds. There we go. Images. I mean, I don't know, man. If I saw this thing running around loose, I would definitely be like, hey, I think I just saw the Roadrunner. The talons are deadly? Birds are dinosaurs. Birds are definitely part dinosaurs. Is it trying to save people money on Liberty Mutual Insurance? It's the Liberty Mutual emu. Anyways, I don't think emus are native to Texas, though. So a random emu on the loose seems a bit odd. Officials wrote that anyone who spots the emu or knows where it came from should contact deputies. All right. If anyone knows where the emu is or where it came from, you need to contact us, because if I don't hear anything and I spot this bird, I'm putting it down, I'm barbecuing it, and I'm finding out what fucking emu tastes like. I just view that's how they solve things in Texas. Like, you know what? I've never eaten emu, you know? And that's about time that happened. This thing's on the loose, so unless somebody claims responsibility and we can get the taxpayers' money put to use punishing someone who had a loose emu, I'm going to eat the goddamn thing. That's what I'm saying. You can't keep the bird in lockup. It'll shit everywhere if it's alive. It'll start to stink if it's dead. We might as well put it down, pull the feathers, barbecue some bitch. At worst, it tastes like a giant chicken, as Ignatz is implying. Either way, who doesn't love a little barbecue chicken, am I right? I feel like even the guys in lockup can... Alrighty. All right, so an emu was spotted. Nobody has claimed responsibility for the emu. Okay, so this next story that we're getting into here. I've heard of drug syndicates using a variety of things to smuggle drugs, but I feel like hiding meth in Canadian maple syrup and canola oil bound for Australia is a like, you can see into canola oil. How the hell did you hide this stuff in maple syrup? Like, I feel like you could look in there and be like, oh, look, there's a bag floating in there. Or did you just put it in to somehow extract later? That's even worse, because what if one of those bottles made it to the shelf? I don't know why, but ever since I started using this new Mrs. Bisquick, I don't know what they put in the recipe, but every morning when I have my pancakes, I just get a bolt of energy. I am so excited to start my day. Wellington, New Zealand, a drug syndicate that tried to smuggle tons of methamphetamine from Canada to Australia and New Zealand by hiding it in shipments of maple syrup and canola oil, had its ruse busted, authorities said Thursday. Authorities from 3 nations say they worked together for more than 5 months, to unravel the elaborate scheme that was worth billions of dollars. Authorities in New Zealand and Australia say they made a dozen arrests and expect more to come, while Canadian authorities say they just want the drugs back. Well, Canadian authorities say they are still investigating the case and aren't yet providing all the details. Australian police said they intercepted 4 separate hauls of meth weighing more than 6 tons and filed charges against 6 men. They said in January, Canadian authorities alerted them to 2,900 liters, or 766 gallons, of...
I feel strangely drawn to its presence.
Getting raided by Awake Jimmy. Immediately after talking about how I have to get some help in Diablo to get past the cathedral boss, and how I'm considering doing Diablo this Sunday, we get raided by Awake Jimmy, everybody. Strange how that happens. Awake Jimmy, oh brother, I don't have Diablo 4 yet, man. Well, you have till Sunday to get it if you want to join me playing it on my Sunday stream. I have it on PC and on Xbox. I love the shit out of it. It is an amazing game. My only legit complaint is the main quest isn't replayable after you beat it. The main quest is not playable after you beat it. I wish it were. I would like to replay the main quest. I know you can fight Lilith again in different areas. But I want to replay the main quest like all over again in what I call Uber mode, which is when I have all my abilities unlocked and I get to have my build the way I want. I've got my gear kind of spec toward it. I want to up the difficulty, and I want to play it like a goddamn man with a plan. You know what I mean? I'm going to go in there, big dick swinging, put the thing down. But instead I got all these asshat side quests to do and stuff, which I don't mind doing, and all the end game stuff that I don't mind doing, but I can't replay the main quest. I gotta make a new character? Fuck yourself. That's boring. I don't want to do that. I mean, yes, will I eventually make a necromancer because I think necrophilia is funny? Yeah. I mean, I'd never do it, but I think it's hilarious. So a necromancer, that's just hilarious. I'm gonna run around. I'm gonna kill your friends and I'm gonna resurrect them to kill you. Necromancer, fight your friends. Anyways, grinding up a little something to celebrate with our raiders. Apparently, we got raided by 24 people, but according to the numbers, they haven't really gone anywhere. So everyone bailed as soon as they got here. Like, oh fuck, it's this guy. F that. I'm not doing that. That guy's a dick. Anyways, like I said, this Sunday I'm thinking Diablo 4. Keep your ears and eyes open. Wellerman man, New Zealand, Australian police, 2 men, they moved. Australian police said that 2 men, oh wait, where was it? The leaders. Liquid meth hidden in 180 bottles of canola oil bound for Australia. So wait a minute, so the bottles didn't have canola oil, they had liquid meth? They say the Canadian authorities swapped out the meth for a harmless substance and allowed the shipment to continue. Okay. For a harmless substance. What did you do with the meth? Okay. In New Zealand, the police said the syndicate tried to hide more than 3/4 of a ton of meth in a shipment of maple syrup. And that's when Canada was like, all right, look, here in Canada, we're pretty open. You know, we got the MAID program. We're cool with people getting a little whatever with drugs. They're hiding it in the maple syrup. Oh, fuck them. It's about to get real. The harsh Canada comes out when they come after the maple syrup, eh? Canola oil isn't safe at all. If it's pure meth, it's probably safer than GMO canola. The maple syrup mafia runs Canada. Exactly, and that's where I think where these guys went afoul. They didn't realize how hard Canada would come down on them for maple syrup meth. But again, like I said, would you not? Look, I'd be like, hey, let go my Eggo, all right? You touch my Eggo, I'll fucking stab you, okay? I put my syrup on my Eggo, I eat my Eggo. Don't touch my Eggo! Let go my Eggo, I'm starving. I just watched you eat an entire chicken. Yeah. There's meth on that Eggo. I'm just impressed they used the word ruse. Haven't heard that in ages. You know, that is a classy word. You are right, Deathblow. That is a classy word. They pulled a ruse. That was a good one. Alrighty, so that is... Jesus. Forgot I had that there. All right, that is that done. We've got a half hour. Well, actually, let's catch up. How did things end for this? The international drug trade and organized crime groups are creating havoc and harm in our communities around the globe, New Zealand Police Commissioner Andrew Coster said. Our best opportunity to disrupt, intercept, and keep our communities safe is to work collaboratively with other agencies and other nations. In Australia, Victoria State Police assisted Commissioner Bob Hill. All right, so yeah, you work together. You got the dude and dudettes involved. Dudes and dudettes gone. Okay. So that's our hour 3 stuff. We'll clear the slate on this. Oh, God, nope. We're not going to be able to get to any of the stuff we still have on the list, I think. We've got a couple of different things to watch in this last hour. This first one is a YouTube short. I don't know what it is because I forgot to put a title tag with it. So we're going to experience. Oh, we saw this already. This is that thing. Yeah. Whatever. Nert, nert, nert. There we go. This is the next one we had. This one might take a minute. You might recall the other day we watched a high school rap battle. And this one is an on-the-spot battle league, all-female rap battle being put on by 44 Productions NS from 2014. This is 8 years ago. So I hope that 44 Productions doesn't mind me airing the video they put out 8 years ago for content. I'm going to critique on-the-spot women rapping. Angry Saxon already screaming, please no. Well, maybe it's going to be really good. I'm sure on-the-spot female rap battle is a winner.
Way past my crew, cause now that I'm home, vicious vacuum fools, the kid packing those tools. And
all right. Yeah, can we drop your... Yeah, you got music. All right. Support local music. That's right. The P hip-hop, whatever. 2020 vision. Everybody's got to drop their taglines.
oh shoot! Okay, we're done. Taking clowns tonight here. Helping on our buddy 2020.
Okay, I have to know. Can I, for once, see a room a little more diverse in a rap battle? Why is it every time someone's filming a rap battle, I'm like, oh, we're going to see, people I would expect to see at a rap battle. And instead, I tune in to what is arguably the whitest room I've ever seen. This is a smattering of mayonnaise. None of you should be in a rap battle. I was watching the intro, listening to the beats, thinking this is a legit, this is going to be a legit thing. And I don't see any of you where I think, yeah, you grew up on the streets. Look at the Cracker Jack room, says Angry Saxon. Yeah, dude. This is, don't you think? Look at the Eminem wannabes and all of this. Hey, this guy's got tats and he's wearing an Echo shirt. You know who's really gangster? People who rep Echo. Is that an actual rapper or is that the clothing thing? Because I swear that's the clothing thing. And didn't that die? Like, that was when I was a kid. Oh, wow. It's just, and look, he's flipping the peace sign, and he's got his hat backwards because he don't fuck around. Did this happen in Minnesota? I swear I recognize some of these people from when I was DJing a bar. This looks like the bar I DJ'd in. Holy shit. This looks like Winners in Sartell. Is this the gas station bar? I swear my booth would be right back there. I love that Tony Hawk is still doing shit. You know what I mean? Just really glad he's getting work.
Good group. We got on deck here tonight, but we got a lot of co-hosts here, special people here tonight. So let's start over here with Jim.
What up? It's your man Jim West.
Jim West. All right, hey, we finally see someone who looks like they might, be from, the culture that we're about to appropriate for the next 20 minutes. Aaron is about to step out from the back. Yo, it's your boy Crucifix. I'm bringing it back. Look, I'm just a piece of shit from the Midwest, but let me just say, when I see someone who looks like Jim West say, yo, it's your boy Jim West, I think, yo, it's your boy Jim West, a fucking poser. But I could be wrong. Jim West looks like he might be more than... I have no idea who Jim West is, but I will say, having this video being 8 years ago, 8 years ago, back when I was a young man, married with dreams. Thanks for the bad memories, Johnny. You're welcome, Angry Saxon. It's what we do. Ooh, I could like this too. I'm having fun playing with new ways to angle the mic so I can, do a show, but also have a thing with a stuff. You know what I mean? A thing with a stuff. All right, that's still not doing. Here we go. Go back. Jim West, take it away.
All that good shit. Y'all ready to see a dope battle? Yeah!
AT Dog, all that good shit. All right, I take back everything that I said about Jim West. He seems like a cool dude. He understood the necessity of making a small plug, but being like, fuck it, this is dumb. Let's move on. And he said, y'all want to see a dope battle. Hyped up the room. Man's a professional. Of course he's a professional. He's... What was that? Why are all the special guests white guys? Again, the special guests in this dope-ass rap battle are white people, and I so far have yet to hear a name I recognize. Jim West is not one, but we'll give you a chance. Please tell me your name's Dana White.
What up? It's the y'all know me. It's the MOG. Let's go.
Y'all know me. It's the MOG. Actually, no, we don't know you. We don't know you. 8 years later, we still don't know you.
Let's get this battle going.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I've had enough.
Let's get a good battle going on.
Fuck the good battle going on.
It's Serenade, a.k.a. Sally, a.k.a. Slim.
It's Serenade, a.k.a. Tanya, a.k.a. I'll have another drink, a.k.a. Where's my car, a.k.a. Shut up, you're stupid, a.k.a. Won't you love me? That's her over the entire evening. You're welcome. By the way, her score is 0-2. I'm guessing that means she struck out twice. Technically, that's also the same score that they're using for her versus the abortions. She's lost twice. It's the same number of times she's visited the doctor. I'm a horrible person. I'm sorry. This was 8 years ago. I'm sure she's grown to be an amazing recording artist, and I'm a piece of shit. Oh. Right. Didn't happen.
Sadie, a.k.a. Go fuck yourself to the guy who said I had too many names.
She reached through time. Go fuck yourself to the guy who said I had too many names. Hi, how you doing? And, maybe I will. After I'm done, I'll spank it around. We'll see. Okay, come on.
All right. Call it Serenade round one. Let's do it. Hold it down. Hold it down. The right call.
SKB. Who the fuck is that? I've been trying to figure it out. You must be some crazy bitch. That's it. See, I just twiddled my thumbs and that's the best I could come up with. Stephanie Kelly Brown. Test, test, test.
What the fuck is it? Is this rap or spoken word? We have no beats of any kind, and I'm struggling to find a melody. Huh.
Oh, I get it now. That's your initials. Wow, that's some original shit. My mind is blown. That's freaking awesome. Not. It's fucking dumb. Now, when Tanner found out that Shannon couldn't come, he asked me to come here and tan your ass. And I said I'd do it. I figured I'd step up and be the bigger man. But this looks like a step down, and Shannon's fat as fuck.
I mean, there's parts that seem like rap, but there's no beat, there's no line to it. Yeah. You have a really weird mouth. What the fuck? Beat poetry battle. No, it's not.
I don't think I thought this through enough, huh? But you know what?
I can't imagine she's lost twice.
Is a piece of truth. And I have to agree. Because some random guy Facebooked me saying, you're a horrible rapper, but you're sort of cute. That's true. Now, back in my battle with Shannon, I more or less called her a fat ass. And it's not only that. I told her exactly what to do.
All right, we're all very, very bored. And I'm going to keep my comments about the lady behind you. Wow, that was a great way to pause it, asshole.
Fix it. I said, do some reps, then next, climb up a flight of steps, etc. And if she had only
This has got to be...
maybe she wouldn't be at home sick.
Angry Saxon, I told you this video was cursed, dude. What do you mean the video was cursed? Did we have a fucking FPS thing again? What do you mean the video was cursed? Did I F up my show? Nope, looks good on there. We'll rewind it again to see how it's doing. And nope, we're good. So how is the video cursed? It's not rapping. No, I just asked you to please not play it. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. No, I kind of look in a weird masochistic way. I'm enjoying this because she's very, very confident, and she's had 2 losses. I think she's about to get her 3rd, but we don't know that until we see what the opposition has for us. So. Oh, my net cable was hanging on a hook and it scared the shit out of me. Okay.
Now, as for you, Missy, I don't know you from a hole in the wall, so your Facebook profile is all I had to go on. So I started clicking on some pictures, and this is what I came across. You, letting your kids sip Pepsi out of a can. What is you thinking? Tell me, do you really want her to grow up to be...
You did not criticize a mom for letting her son drink Pepsi out of a can and then ask, what is you thinking? You cannot do that. And I can't exhale like this. It ruins the green screen effect. What is you thinking? I just want to come in and go, excuse me? R?
Maybe she wouldn't be at home sick. Now, as for you, Missy, I don't know you from a hole in the wall, so your Facebook profile is all I had to go on. So I started clicking on some pictures, and this is what I came across. You, letting your kids sip Pepsi out of a can. What is you thinking? Tell me, do you really want her to grow up to be just as hefty as you, Stephanie? Left to marry some 50-year-old man? Mm-mm.
All right, so it's official. I let her go. I let her go a couple rounds, or I let her go a couple verses after the "What is you thinking?" What is you thinking? Your kid should not be drinking. I don't know. So this is a diss rap battle, not a rap battle. Yeah, it looks like a diss battle, but this says on the spot battle league. All-female rap battle, Serenade versus SKB, and this is again by 44 Productions in 2014. I feel like it hasn't gotten any better. How did she get medically cleared for this rap battle? I know, right? I feel like you weren't ready for this. Though she does have a stern record of 2 losses, which, again, if you've been paying attention, is mind-boggling how this Serenade could have 2 losses.
And then, when I thought I'd seen it all, I start scrolling a little further on down your wall. Another picture. You letting your kid go to town on Pepsi out of a bottle. Come on now. That's just irresponsible. Forget a stress...
It's not even rhyming. It's not... The lack of music is making it even fucking worse. She's not even rhyming.
She'll have heavy breathing just leaving the nest. Now, I didn't come here to be a dick. I just wanted to ruffle some feathers and shuffle the deck. So just that...
I didn't want to be a dick. I came here to ruffle some feathers and shuffle the deck. That again, that's not... I think I have a message that I have to give to white women. And for this, ladies, I would like you to relax. We're going to take you to the therapy room. You're safe here. No one can harm you. I realize no one should ever advocate for physical violence, and that is not what I'm advocating for here. However, I do think in certain situations, some people could benefit from just a staunch, "What do you think?" Oh my God. I'm sorry, sweetie. This dream is not going to pan out. You might as well hit the pole. I gotta be honest. The pole might not be a good place. All right, let's go back.
Out of respect, I didn't bring the pictures. But for future reference, you should take that shit down.
Are you rapping or giving her social profile advice?
Now, I understand this is your first battle rap, so let's see if you're up for the task. Because if you check my Facebook, you could probably use my own statuses against me. But I say, you too lazy for that.
I say, you too lazy for that. Yes, but, let's forget the part where you're apparently too dumb to understand this is a rap battle, and you're not actually... You're not rapping, okay? Angry Saxon. Projecting much? Oh, yeah. And then I love that people are laughing. Oh, my God, you're still not fucking done yet? All right, this ends soon. Thank Jesus.
If and only if, and that's the converse, you did your homework, you could come up with some dirt, especially if you know the right people to ask. Because these hoes ain't loyal. They'll throw you to the wolves just as quick as they let you into the pack. So...
Again, you're not rapping. You're not rapping. These wolves ain't loyal. Go back 2 seconds. Come on.
You could come up with some dirt, especially if you know the right people to ask. Because these hoes ain't loyal. They'll throw you to the wolves just as quick as they let you into the pack. So...
These hoes ain't loyal. They'll throw you to... Okay. Was it this thing? All right. These hoes ain't F her. Yes, F her. She spits off fast. Okay. By the way, so far as I can tell, only one person here that isn't just a white person. So wait, the hoes are the wolves or throwing you to the wolves? Yeah, these hoes ain't loyal. They'll throw you to the wolves as soon as they let you into the pack. That's a sick-ass rhyme. See, if you want to be like, these hoes ain't loyal, they'll stab you in the back right after you thought they let you into the pack. I don't know. There's potential here, but no actual rhyme. You're talking way too confident for someone who's lost this rap battle twice now. I'm just saying. A little too confident for someone who's lost twice.
My fucking kid, bitch. That's the kind of shit that'll get your lips hit quick. Certainly it'd be on that Miley Cyrus tip. Country music videos and trying to rap and shit. I have expected.
She dropped a line and she has a hype man. Granted, the hype man looks like he might have, I don't know, come from a very limited branch tree on the... Point is, look, it's a toothpick. Yeah, you got a hype man. You're already doing better off the first line. We'll go back just a second and let you go for a bit.
Yeah.
All right, no.
People find you funny funny, bitch, you're getting laughed at. In this industry, these bitches just keep wrecking it all.
Especially if you know the right people to ask.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking Christ.
My fucking kid, bitch. That's the kind of shit that'll get your lips hit quick. Serenade be on that Miley Cyrus tip. Country music videos and trying to rap and shit. I have expected her to come in on a wrecking ball. In this industry, these bitches just keep wrecking it all. All rise your fault. Bitch, of this league, you're not deserving. You should be home in the mirror, practicing your twerking. I got no pity for stupid bitches who think they can rap. You think these people find you funny? Bitch, you're getting laughed at. Get the fuck out of here. I'll pull that Chris Angel shit, make this bitch disappear. People looking for years. Her whole family's in tears. Cause I just brought their life their fucking biggest fears. Bitch, I got more bars than George Street. Now you best not believe you compare to me. On Facebook, this bitch really called me a tool. That word hasn't been used since elementary school. It's obvious you're here because you're in love with Jim West. You be performing for him like, look at me, Jim. I'm the best. Bitch, try closing your legs. Maybe then you'll gain some respect. Lyrically, I'ma rape her till she got nothing left. I'll tear through this.
Lardy B. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm officially calling it right now. I'm ending it right now. That lady won. Congratulations. The fat girl sent the skinny chick packing. It's amazing. Lardy B is better. Yes, Lardy B is better. And my microphone seems like it might be being screwy, and I'm worried about that. So, whoops-a-doodles. I play with this a lot, and I'm worried something is screwy. Anyways, we've had a great time. We'll be back tomorrow for another 2 to 5:30 p.m. show. Please join us then. We'll have a whole lot of fun. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been amazing. See you guys tomorrow. And remember, don't let white women rap. I think that's what we've all learned today. Don't let white women rap.
Game over. What the fucking fuck? Hold the fuck this fucking. How is it so fucking fuck? Game over, man. Game over. Wait a minute. There's things here, there's trees, there's rocks, there's clay, there's stones. Come on! We'll bless them all until we get fish naked. Join me!